And we're back. Couch Company Podcast. I am John, and with me is Tyler.
Hey, that was a super chill intro this time.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little melancholy today, which is my SAT word of the day.
SAT word of the day. Is it like a good melancholy? Like you're just like chill, or you're just like?
I think melancholy actually means like
it's like you're
sad,
down, right?
Yeah, you're down a little bit.
What's
I would say
wrong, Eeyore?
I don't. All right, dude, Eeyore's the best. I don't even know why Eeyore's the best, but he is. You feel bad for him, I guess.
He's the best fictional donkey. We don't even have to do a top 5 for that.
Are you trolling?
Yeah, I think he's number 1.
What about Donkey?
Yeah, it's a solid number 2.
What's number 3?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did I ever tell you about my children's book I want to write with Lucky the donkey?
With Lucky the donkey?
Yeah.
This is Jesus ride on his back at the end? Like
No.
He's unlucky the entire book, and at the end, Jesus rides him?
No, it's this young kid who runs away from home because he wants to be an adventurer.
Uh-huh.
And he finds this donkey that talks, but only he can understand him. And the donkey, he names him Lucky because he has a crippling addiction to gambling.
Okay, so you're going in the opposite direction of like a Sunday school children's book. Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. The lesson is don't be a degenerate gambler.
His cousin was the one that Jesus rode into town.
His cousin, Benny.
He's a better donkey.
Hey, Lucky goes through a great character arc, and they find the treasure at the end.
For a kid's book, can you say the word ass?
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably, right? Because you're talking about a donkey.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a children's book. We can incorporate it into our RPG. Lucky the donkey and PJ.
All right.
The kid.
PJ the kid. That's very original.
I know.
It's pretty good. Well, I can't wait for
Wears
PJ.
PJs.
And, yeah.
I don't know.
DT can show up sometime.
DT?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. That's a little too much.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I left a voice message about this. So for anyone who doesn't know, me and Tyler send voice messages to each other about RPG ideas. So we just have like a whole list on our phone, which is hilarious. But there was the one I was telling you about, Lucky the donkey, and then they find a turtle.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was the last one you sent.
No, this was a long time ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the last one I sent. I think about the egg. How you find this egg, and like the longer you hold on to it, the more valuable it gets, and people like keep offering you money throughout the game. This is so rare, I'll offer you 5,000. You wait like an hour later, it's like I'll give you 15,000 or something, right? Anyways, this one's like Lucky the donkey, same thing. He talks, but then you find a turtle. Forget what his name is, like Chad or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an eye patch and a cannon on his back, and you strap him to Lucky. He's got a little kiddie pool on wheels or something.
It's like a messed up Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess.
Blastoise? I don't know.
He's just a turtle.
Yeah.
He's not like a fake animal.
How big's the cannon on his back?
It's not that big.
It's a little mini cannon.
It's like a mini cannon, yeah. So the cannonballs are like maybe softball sized or baseball sized.
I feel like that would still do damage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Chad's going to do some big time damage, but he's a beast. His accuracy is decreased because he has an eye patch. Oh my god!
Wow,
what is wrong with me?
I mean, at some point. So I actually downloaded an app. Let me see what it's called because we can shout it out. It's actually a pretty decent app. It's called Think Drop, and I was trying to pull all of our random thoughts and ideas and stuff, and then just put them all in there.
Well, the problem we're going to run into is that they're not actually voice memos like on the iPhone. They're on Snapchat mostly.
That's what I mean. I think you can save them. Or we can transcribe them or something. I'll figure it out.
I think you're right. I'll have to take a look at it. But I love scrolling through like our saved history. It's just all voice memos.
The problem is we have no idea which one's which. Like I was looking through that the other day, and it was
that's kind of half the fun, though.
I guess, but we should have if we're like, oh, didn't we have an idea about XYZ? And it's like, yeah, there's 12 of them here. Just start going
before
through.
We continue on, we should probably get those little organized.
Start labeling them up. Yeah, so I download the app.
Yeah, when we have 100 of them, that's when it's gonna be a problem. It's like, wait, which one was Chad the turtle?
I had an idea about like lucid dreaming, and the idea of just like, what if everybody just mastered the art of lucid dreaming.
Okay.
And they just forgot about it. So over the course of time, like if you're born in, so like, are we actually born, or are we just the product of, I'm making this up, but like, what if my mother is like a perfect, like a master lucid dreamer?
Oh, so we're going here already.
No. So what I'm saying is, like, what if
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you find out that the entire universe is essentially fake.
Okay.
And there's that one person that the aha moment is they just perfected the art of lucid dreaming. And if they decide to wake up, we're all just gone.
So when you're in dream, so like I know I would lucid dream when I realized like I would focus in on temperature because you can't feel temperature in dreams, or at least I don't know. I wouldn't. Like I told you the one about I was in a snowstorm and I picked up snow and it was warm. I was like, holy shit, I'm in a dream.
Sure.
I don't know.
But like you have people that, again, they claim, so who knows, take it with a grain of salt.
The dream state will never be as realistic. Like you can't.
But what I'm saying is, what if, and this is like overarching, but if you have people that say, oh, I did I lucid dreamt and I did an entire lifetime.
Yeah.
Because dream world is different than real world and all that stuff.
Right.
So what if the world that we are living in, so physics, all the laws of everything, they're just a product of a person who is lucid dreaming, and that's who we consider like God. So like, for instance, everything around us, everything we're doing is just this manifestation of something that somebody just randomly thought, but it's not necessarily like true.
I guess
they're such a master dreamer that they could just create anything. So even if it's like outside the realm of possibility, the longer and more that they do it, they just create more and more weird.
Well, the thing is like in that they have to be aware of everything that exists, which is like a seemingly infinite.
But what if you mastered it?
Mastered what? It's not like you can just auto load something.
You don't think? You don't think, like, how many, if we talk about something and
I think if I was able to jump in your dream, okay?
Yeah.
I think all the assets behind your cone of vision are blank.
Maybe.
You're not populating that.
Maybe.
It's only your perception.
Or you're assuming.
It's like one of those VR games, man, where the assets pop in wherever you look, but to save space, when you turn around, it's like gone. You know what I mean?
But it could also be the idea. Again, I'm just spitballing. Suspend your disbelief.
Huge wet spitball.
But what I'm saying is, I think that there are at least 15 people within a mile of us that are wearing red shirts.
Okay.
Right. So it's just this assumption that, like, I just at any given point.
Yeah. What do they look like?
I don't know.
How tall are they?
There's a white guy, a black guy, average height. There's a 6-foot guy. He has blonde hair.
Yeah, but
you can just
everything has to. Okay, so we're looking at just a mile from here. Mm-hmm. Everything that's happening, moving, interacting with each other.
Right.
The whole ecosystem. It's more than just people.
But we're all. But that's my point. Is if we are conscious of this and we're talking back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Then the idea is the person or God that is lucid dreaming is solely focused on us and our experiences. Because everything else that we're fed, right? Like it's all first person. It's all first-hand stuff.
I don't know. That just seems crazy. It just seems like too much information to process.
Yeah, but what if you unlocked something? What if it's an alien? Something. What if it's an alien and it's too much process for our brains, but an alien brain can, like, we use like an eighth of our brain or something like that. Imagine if they could process everything.
Not enough capacity, dude. Like
maybe
the amount of energy required.
Maybe for us Neanderthals,
with a brain that functions like ours, with like electric signals that fire to the brain, there is not enough memory or capacity or energy being created to.
But what if there's a being?
The entire universe?
What if the being is so advanced and so beyond that? Yeah, like our entire universe is still within their little cone of vision, and that is the limited amount that they can see. Just
Maybe,
because they're
I
that
guess.
smart.
I mean, I can't prove that wrong if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not saying this is real. I'm saying this is for like a video game or something. I don't know.
A video. Oh, God. I like Lucky the Donkey better. I can understand Lucky.
I'm just spitballing. I don't know. You're melancholy. I'm trying to bring
Make
you
me
bring
so
you out
depressed
of the
by the vastness of the entire
Well, the whole
universe.
point is like, you know, if we are just products of a lucid dream, then that person is very dedicated.
Do you want us to be a product of a lucid dream or want the world?
That's a good question.
I feel like part of you is like, you want to be right about that. You want to be like, I knew it. I knew everything was fake. I knew it was a sim.
Yeah, eventually you just spitball
I want you to just take off. Like, I feel like you want to just take off your VR goggles. They ask you about your experience in the sim. You're looking around like, what? I just got married. Like, what?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, I knew that all along.
No, I don't know. Like,
what would you do?
I think I would be extremely disappointed if I woke up. Well, no. I mean, like, if I woke up,
Yeah.
and it was just like the world. Like, yeah, it might be like a little bit different, but it's still.
I'll
like
give you one
within
better.
this.
Ready for this? You wake up. You're in an alley.
Yeah.
Okay. The sky is scarlet red.
Okay.
Okay. It's
Krypton.
It's
Got
like
it.
dark, and gloomy, and there's like fires everywhere and shit, and a tumbleweed passes the alley. And there's a vial and a syringe next to you, and you just did a hit of this like drug that transports you to another world.
Yeah.
But your world, you quickly come back to realize, is like a post-apocalyptic.
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't even look around.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, this drug's like, that's what everyone does to escape this place. And you're just like, you had this like 30-some year stint, and now you're back to surviving, and all your memories come back.
Or you have a select few of people that are like, their sole purpose is to inject like at birth and just be like, all right, and now you're in the, I guess, Matrix. Not the Matrix.
That would be kind of like the Matrix. Mine's kind of like, it's just an escape, and then you lose all your memories while you're in your second life, and things are great.
Yeah.
But you quickly realize that you take everything for granted because you lost your memories of the horrible world you came from.
I guess my whole thing is like, if I don't wake up and things are just alien, like truly alien, not like, oh, I can see where a lot of like this offshoot and stuff, like I would just be disappointed at the end.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
I'd be scared shitless. Like, if I was in the Matrix, dude, and some dude unhooks my tube and I'm in a fucking container with a bunch
I'm telling you, put them back in. Just
No! I don't want anything in me.
Okay.
Okay? I don't like the shaved heads either. I don't like that look.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of a weird...
Yeah. Seems minuscule.
I don't know. I value freedom much more than like other things, I guess.
But freedom of what? That's the whole
like
whole
choice,
thing, right?
like reality, like
yeah. But I mean, if you take into account that this is all like, like let's say you believe in God and everything's preordained or pre-known.
I don't.
How much freedom do you have?
I don't think everything's
because it's this whole thing of like, oh, everyone has free will, and it's like, sure, you have free will, but you like God also knows everything that's going to happen. So it's this weird thing.
I mean, I guess my thing is, it's like, I don't know, like, what capacity God views things in. Like, I can't comprehend that.
Right.
Sure, I guess he could know everything that happens, but like I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea, man. What if he just set everything into motion? He's like, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
He's. So this is entertainment.
So what is Lucky the Donkey like to play? Like,
so Lucky
like
the
pony,
Donkey,
like the races.
I think he's like a support class. Like, he doesn't do any damage or anything, but he'll give you like buffs and stuff, and then he'll help you carry things because he's a donkey.
Sure, you got to keep him in his place.
Dude, as a guy who can appreciate inventory management, I think you would really like Lucky the Donkey because like we'll give you this shitty inventory when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you can recruit Lucky into your party, then you get this like really nice inventory where you can sort things. Mm-hmm. And there's like a toggle bar now. But
you need to make them like almost like terrible.
Like a burden.
I love the idea of having party members who are just the worst, but their buffs or their bonuses and stuff are just so good you have to put up with them.
Yeah, that could be Lucky the donkey. I think that could be like maybe his thing is like he eggs on the enemy and makes them stronger.
Yeah, some
hurls
sort of,
insults at him, like they get buffs. But I'm telling you, this inventory you get with him, totally worth it.
Or he just sells your stuff randomly to support his gambling habit.
That's too much. Oh my god, I don't think anyone would use him.
You have such a massive inventory. And like to your point, it's just like you only have like maybe 2 pockets in a backpack otherwise. So it's like, do you want the risk reward of like, okay, you put all your really valuable stuff on your person, but everything else you just throw on there, and then you just have to keep a really close eye on him. If he starts to wander away,
that's amazing. Yeah. What if you know like what a bag of holding is in D&D, right? Yep. What if he's just like strapped with a ton of bag holdings? But yeah, you just start selling things at random. That sounds awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't tell me like you accidentally put your legendary sword on him and then you log on the next game and it's gone. You just uninstall our game and never play it again.
That would be hilarious though.
We have to
like there could be like it probably would pop a side quest, right?
That should be like a legendary achievement. Like if he sells an item over X amount of value.
Yeah.
Or a side quest, that's actually good too.
Like just start one.
You have to track it down and it just leads to this whole fucking horrible thing.
You have to interrogate Donkey first.
Donkey.
Or Lucky or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Lucky the donkey. All right, so ready for this one?
Yeah.
So if you had 3 wishes from a genie, what would you wish for?
Live forever, unlimited wealth, and 1 million more wishes.
What if it's one of those genies that's like a scumbag?
Okay.
So it's like if you're not very particular about
Calypso
what you say.
From Twisted Metal.
I don't know.
Do you ever play Twisted Metal?
No.
So there's a guy on Twisted Metal, Calypso, who the whole point is if you drive in his carnage, I think the original, I think it was either will you play or will you drive. You get a little card in the mail or whatever. It says will you drive, I think. And the whole idea is you strap machine guns to your car, you go, you murder everyone else. And if you win, you get a wish granted. Whatever wish you want, it's granted.
Like the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, but Calypso always screws with you.
Yeah.
In some weird way. So people will be like, oh, I want, like, I'm making this up. It's like, oh, I want to be, like, have the best car in the world or something like that. And then you, like, turn into, like, an air freshener in a car or something. And like,
it's like you'll wish for infinite wealth and this, like, pennies will just start pouring into your apartment and just completely flood.
Just kill you. Yeah.
So it's like, my first wish would always be, just in case the guy's a dick or a girl. I don't know. I've never seen a girl genie. Mm-hmm. Do genies have gender?
I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down that road. No, I would say.
Maybe not.
I would say yes, because Aladdin does refer to the genie as a he.
That's true. Anyways, the genie.
I Love Genie was a girl.
What's that from?
From I Love Genie, the TV show.
Is that in black and white or?
I don't think so.
I don't know what show that is.
I don't think it's black and white.
Oh, I was joking.
It was around the
it was
Griffith era.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it was pretty old.
Okay. Train of thought is gone. No, so just in case the genie is a dick, I would first wish for a genie lawyer that can structure my next 2 wishes. Close any loopholes.
Yeah.
Anything like that. Make sure I'm secure.
Okay.
So then the next 2 wishes I'd have to think about after that.
Well, the next wish would be I wish I could afford a genie lawyer. I assume their rates are astronomical.
It's 1 wish worth.
But who's going to pay for the genie lawyer?
The genie. I'm assuming
you
what are you talking about?
Up.
No, I didn't.
Absolutely.
How?
If you're saying I have to have something that is so particular and blah, 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 the genie, of course, would be like, yeah, okay, here's a genie lawyer.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, in order to use this genie lawyer, you have to pay him 1, I don't know, golden diamond from the Cave of Wonders. And it's like, well, good luck, because that's the only currency he takes.
So then your second wish is to obtain whatever he wants. And he can.
Okay, and now your 2 wishes gone.
Yeah, but I get 1 wish that cannot be fucked upon.
I think
that's a great strategy. I think you're gonna die by pennies, and I'm gonna live with a lot of money.
I guess maybe I don't know. I feel like if the genie is truly wanting to screw with you,
yeah,
I think
the genie
you're
lawyer
done.
is a great call.
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic call. I think it's the best call.
I think you need to pull an Aladdin and be like, "Hey, man, you do this for me, and I'll set you free."
No, I don't think genies actually want to be set free.
Why?
Because
it's like the whole point of Aladdin.
I think like D&D genies aren't really trapped in things.
I thought that was like a prerequisite of genies.
You might be right. I don't know.
I'm going by like Witcher, that one episode in The Witcher.
You're probably right. I guess they all want freedom. How do they get trapped there? How do they have so much power? There's a lot of genie lore I need to catch up on.
I guess it depends on what type of genie you're looking for.
I'm looking for a cool genie who's just going to hook me up. I'll totally set him free if he doesn't try to mess with me on the first 2 wishes.
I mean, again, what was he, 10,000 years in a lamp in the Cave of Wonders?
But it's all perspective.
Cool.
It's all perspective. Cool. So if it's 10,000 years, but he's been around for 3 trillion years, that's nothing.
Right.
That's like a day.
Sure.
It's less than a day.
But that's what I'm saying. So then...
It's like a minute.
Like, set him free. Give him a little...
Yeah, I would. I would set a genie free if he asked.
Would you?
Yes.
If you only had 3 wishes.
Yes. Tyler, I just wasted 2.
Yeah, but okay, so let's say it's benevolent genie.
Yeah. Okay, let's say it's Genie from Aladdin.
Sure.
Which means it's Robin Williams, which means he's the GOAT.
Yep. So his wishes are...
Yeah.
So you can't make someone fall in love with you, you can't raise from the dead, and you can't ask for more wishes.
Right.
What else? I think that's it.
I think that's
Those
it.
are the 3...
he did about 41 more accents than you, but that's pretty impressions.
I'm losing to a rock. So
that's the best movie.
I mean, I don't know. I guess you would do it. Like, it has to be money,
I would.
right? Like,
it
has to be just unlimited wealth.
Okay, like, obviously I can't answer because I'll never really truly understand what that's like.
Sure.
It's like, you know how people would say, like, oh, yeah, I would charge the beach in Normandy. Then you get there and you just sink. And you're like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's a bad example. But the people would be like, oh, yeah, I'd totally help X person or something.
I think...
Okay, here's a better example. I win the Powerball and I donate like half my winnings to charity. How many people do that, dude? No way. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. If you
can talk big. My point is you can talk big unless it actually happens.
But if you have unlimited wealth...
Yeah.
Like that.
No. I'm not saying about the genie thing. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard for me to say if I would let him go free because I will never have the experience. Probably.
No, I think you'll have the intention to, but just like Aladdin, you'll be like, I kind of need this in my back pocket. Like,
yeah, but he's trying to marry Jasmine, and Jasmine doesn't exist. There's no girl that amazing in real life. So, like, barring that, it's like, what else could I really want?
I would like to go on record as saying my new wife is as good, if not better than
I get
Jasmine.
why you're saying that, but even she would tell you.
No, I just need to put it on the record.
That's fine.
What you do
dude.
with that information is...
We could ask her. I don't think she would be on your team on that. It's like saying I'm better than Aladdin. Like, are you kidding me, dude? If my wife ever said I'm better than Aladdin, I'd be like,
I mean, we're all just
you.
Aladdin, right?
No.
You don't think?
Aladdin's a special breed, man. He's a winner.
I guess.
Absolutely. Wait, we're all Aladdin? What are you talking about?
No, I mean, you're just the hero of your story. Like, you're the... Like, Aladdin,
you see yourself
just
as Aladdin?
got done saying how, like...
I don't think I'm Aladdin.
Well, yeah, you say you don't steal anything.
No, I don't. I really don't like stealing.
Your hard limit there.
That was pre-podcast, but...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't like stealing. It's like a...
Yeah.
I feel like people are more inclined to certain questionable activities than others. Than other activities.
All right.
So, like, I'm more inclined to lie than I am to steal.
Lying's easy. Stealing's tough.
But I think other people might disagree. I think some people might, because, like, maybe someone's really bad with interacting with people.
Yeah.
So, like, when they see someone, they feel really guilty about lying. But stealing, like, you take the person out of it. It's like they don't have to see that person. They just steal or something, and they're gone, right?
Sure.
If they're removed. I would say probably more people would say it's easier to lie. But what would a genie say? It's kind of where I'm getting at here.
We are. All of it. This is interesting.
Okay, anyways, my 3 wishes. Let's just say it's standard genie.
Okay.
Let's go Aladdin rules.
Yep.
3 wishes. I mean, what is infinite wealth, though? I mean, it's just like, what does that even mean? What does that mean for the global economy?
Well, that's the thing is I think unlimited.
Okay, I would wish for $1 billion USD.
Oh, that's so small.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if I had unlimited wealth, and dollars in particular, that means the value of the dollar completely loses all.
I guess my idea there would be you, like, I don't care who you are. Like, there's a limit to what you can buy.
Right. And 1 billion, I'm good. I can make every purchase I could ever want.
But you could always be better. You know what I mean?
Why would I need to be better than that?
I don't know. But
I didn't work for it. Like, okay, I understand people who are.
Why set a limit?
I understand people who are like who earn their money, they get really rich, they want more because to them it's like, you know, I'm working hard, I got to keep improving, getting better, right? It's like a competition to them, I guess, at that point. But for me, where I just wished it, it's like, okay, well, what's the difference between 1 billion and 10?
It's the Powerball thing. It's the idea that if you have a limit, if you said, oh, I just want $1 billion. Okay, now you have $1 billion. Now, and you can invest it and do your different things.
Absolutely. Now we get to work.
Sure. But if you just say, I have unlimited wealth.
Yeah.
Then who cares?
What does that mean,
It means you don't have to invest anything.
Where's the money? What does your bank account say? It just has an unlimited sign?
It's this supernatural genie.
How does it work?
It's the bank of genie.
No.
You pull out your checkbook and you write it.
Yeah.
It's literally magic. So if they take the check and
you're
they put
going
it through,
to completely collapse the economy.
It depends.
You're going to completely collapse it.
What could you possibly buy to collapse the economy? Because everyone's
you keep buying everything, and the IRS starts knocking. And they say, we're doing an audit of you.
You're masked from the IRS. How not?
Dude, the IRS is more powerful than any genie. Everyone knows that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
If the IRS comes, that's your wish. That's your first 2 wishes. Unlimited wealth and exempt from all taxes.
I think the last rule is the genie can't do anything against the IRS.
In all honesty, the thing that, you want to get the IRS off your back, you write a check of $1 billion to the government. Or $1 trillion. What's our definition of that? 11 trillion or whatever it is?
All right, we'll simplify this. My first wish is that I'm king of the world. Boom, infinite wealth.
That's your title. That would be the title you pick.
King of the world.
Oh, I don't like that.
I love that.
No.
I like that even more because you don't like that.
King is so like...
King means I have a divine right to this.
Emperor.
And by divine, I mean
supreme
genie.
Leader of the world.
King, baby.
King is such a... I don't know.
So it's the most important piece in chess.
It's the most important piece of chess. It's the worst piece in chess.
No, it's the best piece in chess.
How is it the best piece?
Because you're only winning when he's not dead.
Okay, sure, if you want to go that way.
Of course, he's the win con. He's literally the win con.
I think Sultan sounds cooler.
Yeah, but I don't come from that part of the world. I don't want to disrespect them.
Yeah, but I mean, king. You don't come from that part of the world either.
My ancestors do.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Did you do like an Ancestry.com?
Yeah, it's like English and Scottish and all where all the kings were on my mom's side. On my dad's side, it's like all Panama and Portugal.
Okay, what's the leader of Portugal?
Supreme Emperor.
Yeah. Prime Minister.
No. They probably had a king.
Dude, I would just make something up at that point.
The Flubal. Nah, it doesn't sound imposing enough. The Xavier.
Nah, that's a word.
It's a name.
Yeah. I like the Flubal.
Flubal?
Yeah.
Nah, the Flubal sounds clumsy. The FL sounds clumsy. Like fumble. I think of fumble when I think of Flubal.
Yeah.
You don't want to fumble it.
But then you can literally put to
What about something like touchdown, like a Terusian? Yeah. Terasami. Terasushi?
What is going on right now?
I'm trying to think of a leader that
you said Flubal. You can't go back.
Yes,
on
I
it.
can.
No,
I'm the king of the world. I can name myself on the right one.
Okay, Mr. Flubal.
Oh, you're dead. I'm reinstating the guillotines.
How do you spell the Flubal?
FLU.
See, I think it needs to be a PH.
No. Okay. I'm the Flubal.
You're
okay,
right.
I came up with it.
Okay, well, yeah, now you like it.
No, I don't. I hate it. But you're making me go with it. So the Flubal is FLUB.
It has to be AL, right? At least meet me there. Flubal, Royal. With AL.
So BAL?
Yeah, BAL.
BAL.
If you do LE, it's not as good.
BAL. Why? Why is silent? Because I'm the Flubal.
Flubally?
No, Flubal.
No, but you rule very flubally.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can't put a Y. What about an X?
Sure, but like X at least 3 split throughout the
FLUX.
Or you spell it FLUBALX 42069 or something. No. And that all is silent.
Maybe you were thinking. All right. We will go FLUBAL.
How does the transfer of power work? Are you immortal, or if you die?
I have 2 wishes. I don't know. I am sitting on 2 wishes here.
I assume you would meet a special someone eventually. If you're the leader of not just the free world, but the world.
My ego has now inflated. It's just
about you. It's just
about
a mirror.
As large as the Grinch's heart at the end of that movie.
Would you?
Where the ego scale literally gets broken because it's so large.
Can you imagine So I would assume at that point,
I would consider myself God at that point,
right?
But the genie's more powerful than me.
Well, right, but then that's how you get trapped in a black lamp and shut off into the desert with Iago.
Maybe this is how genies get started.
Oh, rest in peace.
What?
Iago.
Oh, yeah, that was so sad.
I know.
What else did he do?
What were we talking about?
I named Iago at first. I know he's been in a bunch of stuff, but
Gilbert Gottfried? Yeah. He was in some things.
Anyways, so I'm Flubal of the world, and...
Okay, so you're Flubal of the world.
Yeah.
You have the entire world in the palm of your hand.
Where would I live?
Speak.
Man.
Well, so where would you live?
Yeah.
Who would be around you? And at some point, it's like, okay, if you control every aspect of the world, what would you focus on?
This is what I want the terms to be. I am Flubal of the world.
Yeah.
And everyone understands this because as soon as I die, the world blows up.
So it is in everyone's best interest too.
Yeah.
You don't think but then there's an instant religion.
Yeah,
that is created to murder you, to end the world.
Do you think there are more
Apocalyptians?
Do you think there are more people who want to defend me versus kill me?
I think you would have all the governments of the world probably defending you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think they do a very good job.
I would certainly hope so. I feel like if you went down that path, you're just in like some little cocoon in a bunker somewhere, just covered in bubble wrap.
I could do wish number 2. I'm immortal.
It's just so, but then you lose all. Well, I guess not. If you're a Flubal and you're immortal,
right?
At that point, you just command the world to we're leaving this.
We're getting closer to God status.
Yeah, we're just leaving this place. Can't you just say I want to be God? Could you?
No, because the genie can't make you more powerful than himself, and that was Jafar's big mistake. He wanted to be on the same level as the genie.
So was the genie more powerful than Jafar, or as powerful, but because Jafar was...
I think Jafar was more powerful than the genie.
Just because he was
because
shredded.
he was mad and evil.
Yeah.
And if we look at like powers throughout movies and stuff, like the Sith are always stronger than the Jedi because they're madder and they're badder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. There's one Sith. The Sith are so strong that they made a rule of 2.
Yeah.
They're like, this is fucking easy. You guys are easy. We're going to only have 2 and kill each other in this never-ending cycle so you have a chance. So you have a prayer of beating us. You know why? Because they're mad. They're like mad at everything. They're sitting in traffic mad. Like that's... You know when you're sitting in traffic and you're really mad?
Yeah.
It's their constant state. They wake up and they feel that way. How powerful would you be if you were always that mad?
Probably very...
Yeah, exactly.
I thought death was more of the driving factor there.
But. No, it's rage and like whininess. Like they're really whiny.
Yeah.
Like the most powerful Sith ever was like so upset at sand.
You think he's the most powerful Sith ever?
No, my contention is that it's Darth Revan. But can you really call him a Sith? He was a Jedi. He was a Sith. He created his own religion. Revan's the man, dude. He's the GOAT of Star Wars. No, I'm serious. I'm actually serious.
I can tell with your straight face.
Do you not concur?
I just never.
I mean, you have Starkiller, who's crazy. You have Plagueis, who's supposed to be pretty good. I think the Emperor is very strong.
I mean, they made him super strong at the ninth movie.
But I don't know. When you're the chosen one, you always have kind of a leg up, I feel like.
Sure.
So there's that.
So at the end of the day, what would you do as your day-to-day as a Flubal of the world?
My first decree would be to get Ford to make me a custom Mustang.
Okay.
To my exact specifications.
The Flubal-mobile.
No.
Is Ford the official? Can you imagine all these companies being like, we're the official sponsor, we're the official car of the Flubal?
Yeah, man. Like, instead of the Goodyear blimp. Yeah. So anyways, that would happen. Flubal-mobile. I don't know. I'd probably get the Coliseum going again.
Yikes. So, okay, that got dark.
But no, for like prisoners, so if you're a murderer.
Even darker, yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably do that.
So you're trying to...
Instead of a life sentence or, the death penalty, we have a Coliseum with the most terrible people. Now, here's the question. If they win, do they get their freedom? I don't really want them back in society. Maybe they can work at the concession stand at the Coliseum.
They become your first line of guards.
No, I mean, I don't want to be...
Or you're immortal now. I'm sorry. I'm losing
I don't
track.
need a guard.
Okay, you're immortal.
But can I still feel pain when you're immortal? Probably. I don't want to get hit still.
I don't want to get hit.
I don't get hit in the face or something. That would hurt.
Sure. Yeah, because what if somebody cuts your head off? Then what are you, just a head in a box?
Probably.
Yikes. Can you still Flubal whenever you're head in a box?
I don't know. This is why there needs to be a genie lawyer that goes through every single scenario that could ever happen.
Yeah.
And then they determine, like, if his head gets cut off.
But you're feeding into my whole hypothesis that if I had unlimited wealth, I would live extravagantly, but within reason. I'm not going to go buy...
So why would you want unlimited wealth? You can do that with $1 billion.
Because I can just go and be like, oh, hey, every meal I go to, I just leave like $1,000 tip.
No,
but
dude, I'm telling you, dude, people are going to start noticing. People are going to start following you.
No, because
I need everyone to know I'm the Flubal.
No,
you're not the Flubal.
I'm hiring professional makeup artists.
Yeah.
And every time I go out, I'm wearing a different disguise, and I get that dopamine. Is it? I don't know if that's the right thing, but I get this rush of like I'm just
adrenaline.
Yeah, like imagine being able to change like the I don't know, Flubalites or the peasants or whatever you want to call them.
I'd buy League of Legends, and then I could balance it however I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You would put yourself in the game.
No.
Why?
Because the Flubal's above that.
Well, yeah, but only you can play that character.
No,
so if you're playing
I don't like that. I want an equal playing field.
Sure.
But I will say, if you do happen to beat the Flubal, you will be executed.
You go into the Coliseum immediately. And it's like, oh, you beat me here, huh? Let's see if you can do it in real life.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of a joke.
It's funny because I think Chelsea's sleeping in our bedroom, and I'm sure she is waking up every now and then and listening to our conversation.
I would be very curious what she thinks of my idea about this. I think...
For the record, we haven't been drinking.
Serious question.
Yeah.
This is dark, but I don't care.
Okay.
Do you think the Coliseum is as more inhumane than life in prison or the death penalty?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
I mean, you're literally like... So I think the inhumane bit is like you're forcing people to fight each other for the enjoyment
I guess they don't have
of a crowd.
I guess like if you want to just die, you can die.
Yeah, but you're still doing it for the enjoyment of a crowd.
Yes.
I think the inhumane part is like if prisons just had a crowd cheering and yelling at people that are.
Well, they do. The other prisoners kind of sometimes do that.
Yeah, I guess.
I would imagine.
Yeah,
there's no sponsorships.
But it's not like the president comes down, or like some like wealthy to do person like Jeff Bezos doesn't come down to the prison and just start like.
What if the Flubal has to fight in one every month?
That's fine. You're immortal. Like whatever.
Yeah,
like you don't have to feel pain. Like you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to feel pain. That would suck.
I know.
That would really be bad for me.
I'm sure you're wiry. You could hold your own, but like.
Kind of view myself as a Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
I feel like
a little wiry frame.
And please don't take this as an offense because I'm right there with you.
I literally can't be offended. It's impossible.
Okay, I think just any UFC fighter. Yeah, just you're done.
Me?
Yeah.
Of course. Like, how is it supposed to offend me?
Well, no. I mean, like, okay, so like, I would say, do you think? Here's a good question.
Okay.
I don't know demographics. So do you think the majority of the world could beat you up? Like if you fought the world, do you think the majority would beat you?
No.
Why?
I think there's more girls than guys in the world.
So you think you can just beat up girls? Like Ronda Rousey gets up next to you.
Ronda Rousey's the 0.001% of females. The 0.01%.
Yeah.
Or 0.1%. I don't know.
But that's what I mean.
She's a very small percentage.
Sure.
She could probably beat me. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah,
yes.
She could probably beat you.
Yes, probably.
Yeah. All right.
I could probably beat, a 10-year-old, but hey, crazy things happen.
Know.
Yeah, exactly. So you think like there's children?
Yeah,
that's easy.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know how many children there are.
Are you saying like would I be able to, or would I do this?
No. I'm not saying you can go beat up the world, but what I'm saying is like, okay, so
I think I could beat up 50% of the world.
Putting sleep and hunger and all that stuff aside, it's just like one after another. There's 7 billion. There's a 7 billion person line.
Do I get a break?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just reset.
One fight a day.
Like you fight. You fight in the moment. There is a victor.
How many hours of sleep do I get beforehand?
You don't need to sleep anything. Like it's just you are immediately refreshed.
How do I feel?
You feel good. You're tip-top shape.
100%.
You're 100%.
It's the best I've ever felt in my life.
You have never felt better in your entire life.
Okay.
You're about to fight 7 billion people.
Have I trained for this?
No, just your stats right now. So, like, however strong you are, whatever martial arts knowledge you may or may not have. I'm kind of sore
right now, though.
No, all soreness is gone. Like I said, you're tip-top shape.
I think I beat 61% of the world.
61%
of the world's going down.
That's super interesting.
They're coming up. They're going down.
Yeah. Wow.
Probably faster than you think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying you would, in fact, beat up all the babies and children of the world?
I know.
Okay.
But what do you mean? What are the stakes on this?
I don't know. Flubal.
I get Flubal if I hit 50%. I wouldn't want to beat up a baby. No, that seems horrible.
I know it does.
Yeah.
But you would have to, otherwise you lose.
Well, what happens if I lose?
No Flubal.
Okay, then I just forfeit.
You just forfeit. Okay, so I did. So that was
fight 7 billion.
I don't know.
For
maybe it's like 18 and above.
Dude, I totally admit my humanity leaves my body as soon as I get Flubal.
Well, I think that's just you have to do that.
What? I don't understand, dude.
I don't think you can be Flubal and retain your humanity.
No, dude. God no one can be that powerful.
Yeah. You see how we said Flubal like 97 times, and now it's pretty.
I'm coming
powerful.
Around on it. It's ridiculous. Flubamobile will still be. I don't know, but anyways, it's an honor and a privilege to be your Flubal.
So I know you were worried about wasting time at the beginning. That's 45 minutes right there.
My God.
We have some polls. We have a top 5.
Yeah. Speaking of Genies and Calypso and Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
We had polls. And the first poll was the greatest PlayStation 1 exclusives.
Yeah.
Zach, friend of the show, kindly put up some that we missed in the comments. I would argue they're not as good as the 4 I listed.
Okay.
But that is for
I didn't see his
debate.
comments.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
So let me share this with you and the audience then. And if you want to follow along at home, it's at CouchCo Games, twitter.com. Here we go. So I'm going to profile, and Couch Company, best PS1 exclusive. Okay. My options were Crash Bandicoot, little hedgehog guy.
Crash Bandicoot's a hedgehog.
A badger.
He might be a bandicoot.
A beaver. What is is a bandicoot a real thing?
I mean, I sure hope so, because I'm going on a limb and saying yes. I think a bandicoot is in fact a real thing.
I'm
Continue.
So stupid. How did I ever make it to Flubal, dude? All right, I had Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
I had Final Fantasy VII. I had Metal Gear Solid, and I had Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah.
Did you vote in this?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Did you vote for Spyro?
Bandicoot, yeah. That's what a bandicoot looks like, by the way.
Oh, they're cute.
They're pretty cute.
He doesn't look like a bandicoot.
No, he looks like a warped fox.
Zach gave us 2 comments with 4 games.
Okay.
Total. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater,
Yeah.
which, good game. I would argue the second one is where it really blew up.
Sure.
But that's just me. Siphon Filter. I don't know what that game is.
It's like an espionage type thing. I don't know. Splinter Cell was kind of where I was at.
Cold Borders 2, which might have had. It's a snowboarding game.
I mean, yeah, like Tekken.
And Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal is very good.
Yeah.
I would put Twisted Metal over
Over what? Dude, these
for me, definitely Crash Bandicoot. Every single one.
No. I understand, but I'm just saying we're talking the most iconic PlayStation 1 exclusives.
I would argue, man, that's a tough one. I would argue that Twisted Metal sold more than Crash Bandicoot.
Ooh, I
think I would I think I would be wrong, because Crash Bandicoot doesn't have that M rating. But I think Twisted Metal has more games.
Everyone had Crash Bandicoot, dude.
Yeah, but Twisted Metal has more games, I think.
Until like the third one. Anyways, some other ones I missed. Gran Turismo 2, big one. I did like that game. So that was a close one that I almost put on here. And then Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. However, arguable if it's an exclusive, because it did come out on the Saturn.
Did it?
Yeah.
Like at the same time?
Maybe a year later. Does that make it non-exclusive?
I don't know. That's the whole thing.
It's very close.
You can get Final Fantasy VII everywhere else now, too.
Now, but originally it was PlayStation 1. Like, it launched
on that console
like specifically.
If I was talking about, like, Tyler's favorite...
Like, these 4 games were all PS1 only.
Yep.
Except maybe Metal Gear was on PC, I want to say. Might have been.
I don't believe so.
I think it might have been.
Metal Gear, like Metal Gear
Solid,
1?
yeah.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, so those are the ones I thought of that could have made the cut.
I mean, it's Final Fantasy VII, right?
Yeah, that's the one that won.
Yeah.
I don't think Calvin put this on his thing.
I didn't even see it until today.
Oh, really?
You told me we had 2 polls.
Yeah, we had.
I was like, well, I missed one.
We had like 4 votes for a while.
Yeah.
And then it went up.
It shut up.
Like, shut up after that.
If it was me, like Babby Tyler, it would be like either Tekken or Spyro. Those are like my 2.
Tekken 3, I forgot.
Well, Tekken 1, 2, and 3. Like, whatever.
I think Tekken 3 was the big one, though, right?
Tekken 3 was.
Yeah.
Tekken 3 is very good.
Yeah, I was researching. I was like, okay, I only get 4 selections here.
Yeah.
I would wonder what the video game community thinks of these 4 selections. this has to be.
I think you're give Spyro too much credit. I think it's very Couch Company. I don't think Spyro is.
No. You think PS1, you think Spyro the Dragon, dude. It was like their poster boy. Dude, we need to, how do we pull the world?
Look, I love Spyro. I absolutely love Spyro.
I'm not overvaluing it.
Crash Bandicoot is the poster child for Sony.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Or I think, okay, fine, but like Spyro's right there.
Maybe. I love Spyro. I think Spyro is fantastic.
It's the best game ever made.
It's it's one of them.
Yes,
it's one of the better games
ever made,
ever thought through. Yeah,
I love Spyro.
Spyro's great.
It's fantastic.
I'm just saying, if I'm being, so for instance, I voted. For Final Fantasy.
Oh, why?
Because read the question.
Best PS1 exclusive.
Yeah, there you go. It's the best one.
I think you make an argument for Metal Gear.
Not Metal Gear Solid. If you're talking Metal Gear 3...
Metal Gear Solid was very good.
Metal Gear 3 is
Metal
the one
Gear Solid was very good.
I mean,
you don't think so?
I mean, it was a different time and place, and I never played it
whenever
it came out.
This is the first 3D stealth game.
Was it?
I think so. Like the first
I
good
thought
one.
Metal Gear Solid was like a top-down version of it. I might be.
There was a top-down version, the 3D.
Sure, but it still wasn't like.
Well, this is top-down, kind of, right? Wasn't the camera above?
Yeah, I think so. But that's what I mean is I think it was like Metal Gear Solid 3 that was like Snake Eater was like.
What was that on?
PlayStation.
1? 2?
I think 1.
No way.
I think.
No, because I was looking at lists and I didn't see.
Because they were pulling in the memory cards, so PlayStation 1 still had memory cards and stuff.
PlayStation 2 had memory cards.
Yeah, no, I know, but it might be 2. Let me check. Keep going.
I don't know. I think Metal Gear Solid was really good.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying
I think it was revolutionary.
Sure. Is PlayStation 2 right?
I'm always right, dude.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Final Fantasy VII won.
It was also on the Nintendo 3DS.
I think Final Fantasy VII is the best one, but
I think it's just objectively.
I think Metal Gear gives it a run for its money. Metal Gear Solid.
What do you think Metal Gear Solid got from a Metacritic score? Which I know we don't love that. Just curious.
95.
Did you already look this up?
No.
Okay.
I have no idea. That seems really high, but
yeah,
I'm telling you, it's an iconic game.
Came out
98.
Yeah. Let's see here. 95% of people liked the game. It got a 9.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Okay.
4 out of 5 on GOG. I don't even know how to find.
You go to
I guess
Metacritic.
Metacritic. Hold on.
Metal Gear Solid.
I don't know why I thought it'd be top.
9.6 on IMDb. That's close to 95.
It's close. Yeah. Got a 94.
Yeah.
93, 94. 94.
Yeah.
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 It's good.
It's a great game.
It's not 98 or 99
What's
or whatever.
90? Oh, is that Final Fantasy?
Isn't 97 at least Final Fantasy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
I'm too tired to do that now.
All right,
I'm very melancholy right now.
Yeah, I've transferred the energy over. You're trying to bring me up.
Yeah.
But everything comes to equilibrium.
Yeah.
Like you put a hot glass of milk in a refrigerator, and the refrigerator will get a little bit warmer, but mostly the milk will get a lot colder.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's more coldness.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the second poll, John?
Okay, the second poll was Would You Rather Wednesday? People seem to like this one. Would you rather only have pizza for a year or no pizza for 5 years?
Yeah, go ahead and tell me how wrong people are right now.
No pizza for 5 years wins 67%.
That's insane.
The research department did send me the other data.
That to me is the most mind-boggling thing in the world. Who would give
No
up
pizza for 5 years is 80% on the research department's poll.
Who would give up pizza for 5 years?
I don't know. That's what I knew it was going to win, but I did not think the margin was going to be that big.
Like,
because I'm with you. I voted
pizza.
I would have voted for pizza for a year. Yeah,
You could
1 year of your life.
You could literally make 365 different pizzas. You never have to have the same pizza twice.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir, dude.
Like, they have dessert pizzas. They have freaking people with their buffalo chicken pizzas.
Breakfast pizza.
Oh my gosh,
sounds awesome.
People are
egg on a pizza.
Insane.
Oh yeah,
insane.
I'm in.
That's just silly.
It was actually funny. So I was
healthy. Like, it's not unhealthy. That's the thing.
Here's the crazy thing. So I was watching this video. I don't know how accurate it was, but you ever see those videos? They have like these cool little like doodles, and then they go through these things, and it's hard to explain. Okay, so anyways, this one was like, how long can you live only eating this food?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like an apple, and you could live like X amount of time. But they started on the spectrum of like you die pretty quickly.
It's like a whiteboard, and they're like drawing like
no, it's like a doodle, but it's like
not a drawing, just a doodle. Got it. Okay,
so stupid. I'll show you. But essentially, they start on the spectrum where you die pretty quick, like a candy bar or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they keep going for like, and then the other end of the spectrum obviously is the longest you would live, and it was pizza.
Yeah.
So they were going apple. You could live apple, and then they give you a little blurb, which is cool, which is like, yeah, like apples are great for you, but eventually you wouldn't get enough X, like protein or something. I don't know.
That's the beauty of a pizza. Oh, but you're missing something out of your diet?
Yeah.
Put it on the freaking pizza.
Well, they're saying like pizza, just a regular cheese pizza has enough of everything that can sustain you for a long time. Or maybe it's like pepperoni because you get that protein too.
I mean, you get plenty of protein in cheese too.
Oh, cheese is protein? A lot of protein?
I'm on keto now, so I
have, dairy. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
Anyways, pizza is one of the best foods.
Yeah, so why would you deprive yourself? Like, look, if it was you could only eat pizza for a year and that's the only food you could eat, or you couldn't eat pizza for a year, I could see those margins. But 5 years.
5 years.
Because
half a decade.
Then I wanna start really monitoring these people because they're gonna cheat. Maybe not the first year, maybe not even the second year.
You blow up.
Oh, okay, well then perfect. As long as they just
every Would You Rather Wednesday is if you break the rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Your body completely implodes.
As long as the person that is trying to go 5 years without pizza ends up dying, then that was kind of no. I'm kidding.
That's 80%.
No, what I'm saying is that people are eventually going to start being like, well, it's not really pizza. So all these people are like, oh, it's buffalo chicken pizza. Oh, it's not pizza. It's an open face.
That's where the genie lawyer comes in.
Exactly.
Stipulates the rules.
So bagel bites, pizza? Pizza bagel bites.
Oh, God.
What about your Hot Pockets? What about your calzones? It's a calzone a pizza. It's a pizza that's just folded in half.
I don't know.
That's the kind of stuff
people
are going to start getting a little wishy-washy with it. And
so what's a pizza? What's the definition of a pizza?
No, don't even get me started on that because in my mind, a pizza would just be tomato sauce, cheese, and crust. And then whatever you want to put on the top of it, you can. But you can experiment. You can do whatever you want with it.
Pizza definition. Here we go.
Okay.
This is Google. They never lie. Here we go.
Don't be evil.
Noun, pizza. Plural noun, pizzas.
Okay.
All right. A dish of Italian origin consisting of a flat, round base of dough baked with a topping of tomato sauce and cheese, typically with added meat or vegetables. If you would like me to use it in a sentence, a cheese and tomato pizza. It's a weird sentence.
So the sentence is the definition.
I don't know why they have that in quotations.
Yeah, but like automatically that's just like, okay, so like square pizzas are not pizzas. That's silly.
It doesn't say round. It says flat. Oh, round base. Fook.
Yeah.
Use over time. So it started being used in the 1950s, it looks like.
What?
Yeah. Here's the graph.
Pizza started using in the 1950s?
Yeah, the term pizza.
Oh, well, what type of, I mean...
What do they call it in Italy?
Yeah, it boomed in the 1950s, but like, what is that? What's the metric? This could be like, oh yeah, this is only being used 100,000 times a day or something.
And
now it's millions. Whatever.
True.
Oh man,
what is the real meaning?
At the end of the day, I think everyone is just nuts.
Oh really?
Yes.
We're not, but they are.
A new pizza every day. Every day for
I agree,
365 days.
Pizzas are awesome.
Cold pizza, hot pizza, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Ready for this? Like, this will blow your mind. I'd rather eat a hamburger every day than a pizza every day. If I could only eat hamburgers or only eat pizzas, I'd only eat hamburgers.
No, I would go pizza for sure.
I would go hamburgers.
I don't like meat that much.
I love meat.
I shouldn't say never. I very rarely would be like, oh yes, please put this meat on my pizza. I love burgers.
Yeah.
If it was like a Five Guys burger.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me So here's the thing.
Okay.
Eat pizza every day.
Yeah.
Same pizza.
Sure.
Or same burger every day. Like, I feel like the burger's going to kill you. Like that much red meat is just like you're done.
You're going to get scurvy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of scurvy.
Uh-huh.
I watched Our Flag Means Death on HBO.
Okay.
Very good. It's fun.
What would you give it out of 13?
Ooh, out of 13, probably like a 9 black spots. Out of 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very good actually.
It's pretty good. I think it would be like So here's the thing. There are some parts that the timing on, because it's a comedic show, it's about pirates and all this stuff.
Okay.
The timing is funny and I like the acting, and I thought a lot of the characters are like endearing.
Yeah.
But all that being said, I think if I'm being pure, like honest, it would be like maybe like a 7.8
out of 10.
Yeah. I think it's well done.
Like silver tier for us.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to get going on kind of seeing where it's going. And while it's funny, I'm not sure it's like, because like the problem is, and this is just my dumb fault, is I'm watching these things as we're finishing up Breaking Bad again.
Right.
And it's just nothing. Like you can't.
That's good though, because when you watch the best show ever made,
you can put
now
stuff up to
things
it.
are put in perspective real quick.
Yeah.
So
I just love the characters. I love the acting. But yeah, I would even now, I'd probably say like 7.5. 7.5. If we have to do like
average
halves, yeah,
average. It's an average movie,
but it's good.
TV show,
but it's good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was a good time. It was like 10
It's
episodes.
on HBO Max.
Yep.
Is it an exclusive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see Netflix is like dying?
Yeah, I think Zach posted on our Discord that IGN just posted a thing of just like, hey, this is how you unsubscribe from. I mean, I just got charged. I mean, I'll tell you exactly how much. Was it like $21 now?
Yeah,
for it or something. Which I mean, I guess to be fair, we have been watching Breaking Bad, so there's that. But let's see, yeah, $21.39 for Netflix, which is insane.
I think it's over for them. I think they've lost. I think they should give up. Pack it up.
I will say HBO, in my mind right now, is the best money spent on a streaming platform.
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to spend money and watch shows, that's the way to go.
Yeah. Just the amount of movies, TV shows, things that they have on there, I think that lines up very well with
some great anime selections.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I think they have like
Love
a Crunchyroll little part of HBO Max or something.
Oh, I'm sure. It just follow the money. Yeah.
Follow the money?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so are you almost done with Breaking Bad? Have you started watching the new season of Better Call Saul?
Not yet.
Bruh.
I know.
So good.
I know.
This last episode was nutty.
It's not on Netflix yet, though, right?
No.
So they're doing it in two halves, right?
Yes.
I think we're going to wait till it's out.
Out.
I think so.
Both halves.
Yes.
You're going to get spoiled.
I don't know.
You're going to get spoiled.
I haven't been spoiled at Peaky Blinders yet.
Nobody watches that show.
Oh, okay.
Should I watch that show?
Sure.
I haven't watched a TV show that's not created by Japanese animators in so long.
There's some very good ones
Except
out there.
Better Call Saul is like the first one I've been watching. I need to watch Ted Lasso season 2.
That's a good one.
Haven't watched that. Need to get back into
All
Sesame
Mankind's
Street.
Good.
Yeah.
Sesame Street's hit or miss.
Sesame Street these days is kind of weird sauce, but like classic Sesame Street is where I lived. I lived on the street.
Did you watch Harlequin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the cartoon?
Yeah.
That was funny.
The flight attendant, speaking of the person that voices Harlequin, Penny from Big Bang.
What? I'm trying to remember what blasphemous thing you said about Harley Quinn.
Oh.
You said something just so absurd.
On air?
No. That's why I'm trying to get it on air now.
Yeah.
Well, you were like, it's a very good show.
Yeah.
Which I agree with.
I probably said it has better writing than animated series Batman.
Yeah. Something like that.
It has better writing
no,
than
it doesn't.
Batman.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Writing?
Yes.
Okay.
You just like comedies better, I think.
Yes. 100%.
Okay. Well, you're wrong.
Look, I'm not saying it has better voice acting. I'm not saying it has a better story although the story is very good. What I'm saying is, if you're looking at the writing, and the delivering, and I guess technically the voice acting
is better. Okay, yeah.
So but the delivery of the lines, the way that it is irreverent to the source material, it's apples and oranges. So I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, like, Batman animated series is at the heart a kid's show, right? So Harley Quinn can get away with doing these zingers, and they don't like stop and wait for you to catch the joke, right?
Yeah.
They just hit it and just keep going, and all these little references. I just think it's very, very well done.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I don't take it seriously.
It's right.
I don't take it seriously.
It's funny, but in such a smart way.
Okay.
It's not like, so Our Flag Means Death, right?
Yeah.
Is funny, but I don't feel that it's like smart. It tries to hit certain things and tries to pull on your heartstrings here and there and do different things, which is fine. But I don't know, Harley Quinn's funny, but like smart funny. Honestly,
is that the funniest show you've ever seen?
No, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine might be up there. Where like you have The Office, it's subtle. You have The Office, it's subtle. You have Friends.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the funniest show you've ever seen in your entire life.
I'm just saying it's up there in terms of smart, funny writing that is still wholesome. And then of course you have like, and it ranges. That's all. I'm just saying Harley Quinn is fast funny.
Yeah,
and
it's
I like
quick.
That. Yeah,
snappy.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And I like the
good.
fact that
I really like it. It's funny.
Can you imagine Marvel doing, especially with how big Marvel is? Can you imagine them making fun of all of their stuff like they do?
No.
DC doesn't really have much
because they're a joke.
So I guess Marvel
the joke writes itself because DC is a joke.
The closest thing Marvel has is like a Deadpool, where they can make fun of some stuff, fantastic. And they greenlit some stuff.
Deadpool is in my top 5 superhero movies of all time.
Yeah, it's very good.
Deadpool, Logan, Dark Knight,
Thor Ragnarok.
Maybe
Thor Ragnarok might be my favorite. Obviously next to Dark. Like the funny thing is, whenever you talk about superhero movies, there needs to be like, well, yeah, obviously Dark Knight, and then you get into the actual list.
I think Logan and Deadpool are
Logan's great, but I will take the wittiness of, again, like just the funniness.
I think Logan is better acted than The Dark Knight.
Sure. I'd agree
as a
with
whole.
that.
As a whole,
I was gonna say take Heath Ledger out of that.
I'm not taking him out. He's in.
Then I think Heath Ledger is better acting than anyone in Logan.
Yes, I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's as a whole. I think Christian Bale brings the acting down.
Yeah, I'm not a big Christian Bale guy.
Me neither.
Yeah,
he's one of my least favorite Batmans.
Yep. I don't know.
I'm a huge Batfleck guy, dude.
Yes, completely agree.
Just saying.
They just announced Batman 2.
Like with Pattinson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Robbie. Going it.
I liked the Batman.
Yeah,
it just
solid 7.5.
And it was
about as good as Flag Means Death.
Oh my God. Really?
I would rather rewatch Our Flag, and I just finished it.
No, are you out of your mind?
I would rather
You would rather rewatch a TV show than a movie?
Just watched. Yeah. Yep.
How many episodes?
10.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's about 5 hours. I would rather watch 5 hours of that show than watch the 3 hours of Batman. That's how much I wasn't like. Again, liked Robert Pattinson, liked the look, liked all of it, and I didn't.
Now I don't believe
you.
Now I don't believe you. Now I don't believe you.
I just don't think it was fine. It's been on HBO. It's, again, talking about how good HBO is.
I'm not saying you have to rewatch it, but I'm saying if you have a choice between 5 hours of a show that's average and 3 hours of a movie that's average, why in the world would you ever?
Because I think the show is a better average.
Okay, so it's not 7.5, so it's like 7.8.
Well, that's why I said originally it was 7.8.
Well, that was in a scale of 13.
No, I said 9 on the scale of 13.
I think that ratio is better. Wait, let me...
Not really.
Maybe a little worse.
Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, okay.
If you're taking 3 out. At some point, you just need to...
You just hate the Batman. You hate it.
I don't hate the Batman. I just don't think it's very
What would
good.
it take for you to get to you to watch it again?
Chop out like an hour.
Oh, I was thinking
and make it in color.
I was thinking like there's like a bomb about to go off in your apartment, but
that
works too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. If somebody came in with a gun to my head and said, you have to watch the Batman or I'm going to murder you.
How many seconds would you think about it?
No, I would pull it up pretty quickly.
Okay. It's good.
And I'd be like, oh no.
I swear we like it. I swear I like the movie.
No, it's really good. It's fine.
I think I gave it, an 8?
Sure.
I don't remember.
I think I gave it around that.
You said 7.5.
I am very solidly, like I it's fine.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I don't know. Maybe if I sit down and watch it eventually, like, again, that's 3 hours of my life. I would rather, that's tough. Maybe not. I was going to say I'd rather go and watch the Justice League again. But
Did you like the Snyder Cut?
I did. Very much.
Yeah,
like, surprisingly a lot.
I went into it with the worst attitude, too. Like, this is going to fucking suck. I hate DC. They ruined all my favorite characters. Yeah. And I was like, wow.
The Snyder Cut seemed shorter than the Batman. And it's an hour longer.
Wait, it's 4 hours?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking that too. I was like,
actually, I should probably check that.
I think it's 3 hours, but I was thinking the same thing where the Snyder, not that it was, I wasn't comparing it to the Batman because obviously that was way before.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like, man, this seems shorter than the regular Justice League movie.
Because it's so well, like,
it's
that's
so much
a perfect
better,
example of being well paced.
Yeah.
And you're not just in this orange and black Gotham that you can't see anything at.
No,
I will say that the theater is just not a good place to watch the Batman. I'm just throwing it out there.
Did you watch it? Did you put it up on your OLED?
No, not yet. That's what I mean. Is I think it would look great on my OLED.
Well, so you're speculating.
I'm just saying. No, I'm not speculating. If I'm
you're
saying
speculating that it's better than the theater.
I'm assuming. Okay, yes, I am speculating that all the issues I have with the theater is in washed out screen and everything. That is. So wait, it says 2 hours. That can't be right.
That's the regular one.
Yeah. So
Snyder Cut.
I hit Snyder Cut.
S.
All right. Okay. SNY
and
Snyder.
Y.
Snyder's.
Is that Pretzels? Snyder's?
It's 4 hours and 2 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you think it's shorter than the Batman?
I said
shorter.
It felt shorter than the Batman. Yeah.
Obviously, it's not shorter than the Batman.
I just remember Chelsea and I watched it, and we were like, all right, we're going to go into it. It's going to be a whole thing. And we were like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So what would you get, an 8 out of 10?
Sure.
Wow. I'm just loving this. How many people can we make mad? We should get Zach to listen to this episode.
The Snyder's Justice League is
love
better
our takes.
than the Batman.
Zach would love these takes.
Again, best of luck to Robert Pattinson.
I'm not watching your next movie.
No, I absolutely will. 100% will.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's going to suck.
I would support that. Like, if it actually sucked, then I wouldn't watch it.
I would just say it.
If I came out of that theater and I was like, I hate this. But, like, he did a good job.
Yeah.
I think freaking Colin Farrell deserves some award.
Oscar.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
So, like, it was fine. It was just too long. It just wasn't the characters that I
grew up
want to see. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You gotta people want the Joker. No one wants Riddler.
I don't want the Joker. I don't even want Batman anymore.
But that's my point. Like, it's just like, give me Robin again.
Calendar Man.
Calendar Man was there, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I think
that's the whole point.
Yeah, he was. Wait, was he there?
Oh no. I'm thinking. So I just watched The Long Halloween, and Calendar Man was a big part of that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I watched the cartoon version of it.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Calendar Man's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. What were we talking about?
We did our Twitter polls, and
this is such a good. I can't wait to listen to this back. It's just like this fever.
I remember Josh. We were at Ichiban, and for some reason we were talking about the podcast.
He was like, "You jump all over the place."
Yeah, he turns to me. He's like, "You guys just are too all over the place, and it's terrible." I don't think he said those words.
That was more buttoned up than this episode for sure.
But exactly, it was. But he was like, "It's your fault," and he pointed at me, and I'm like, "Yep, I can't help myself."
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I agree with him. That's not a surprise.
That you're the one all over. Dude, I'm throwing out. I threw out lucid dreaming.
I'm the catalyst.
I mean, it's not the Flubal or whatever.
Yeah, well, like, what am I talking about?
I don't know.
Me neither. And that's what I love about it.
You know what we can talk about?
What?
Top 5.
Yes, sir. When in doubt, we will do a top 5.
Top 5, yeah.
All right, this week's top 5 is brought to you by
Keto.
Tyler, take it away.
Yeah, I'm on keto now.
Again.
Doing keto again. I lost 6 pounds over the course of this week.
I just hate everything that came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
just now.
Just the entire episode.
Extend it to the beginning of the episode.
So Nate asked to do keto together after the wedding, and I was
best
like,
man.
You got it. Let's do it. And so we went grocery shopping on Sunday.
My cousin.
Yes.
Your best man.
Yep. He could be your best man too. You never know.
He's not going to be my best man.
All right. Who would be your best man? We don't have to answer that now. But we went grocery shopping, and there was like, we just stocked up on
ice
your
cream.
sour. So the funny thing with Nate, and this is just like this anecdote of anecdote. Here's the cure for the poison of me stuttering. The
anecdote.
Everything about keto, I was just like, oh yeah, like you like mayo? Nate's like, not really. I'm like, oh okay. Do you like guac? He's like, I'll eat guac. I'm not gonna really put it on. Like, it's like that's not my first go-to. I'm like, dude, you're gonna hate keto. But he's sending me like pictures of his like recipes and things he's making. He made like these old cheesecake fat bomb things and stuff. I don't know. It seems like he's doing a good job with it, and I'm just getting back in the swing of things. I don't feel sick, which is good.
Yeah.
Last time I tried it, I felt sick almost immediately, and now I'm on a pretty good rhythm, and I'm making like what you think would be the worst meals in the world. Like for dinner tonight, I'm making salmon, and I'm putting like just this inch thick layer of cream cheese on it, and then putting bacon bits on top of that. And that is going to be stacked on like 2 pillars of just butter.
This cannot be good for you.
It shouldn't be, right?
No, I think you lose weight, and I think it's horrible for you.
All I care about is losing weight for the honeymoon.
Why?
And then that's all because I'm going to be on the beach. You got to get my beach bod. Got to trim down.
You're taken. You're married.
I want to look good for. I want her to. No.
She can't leave you anymore.
Yeah, we have a signed.
You have
document.
a deal.
Yeah. No, I want to look good for her. I want people to turn their heads and be like, oh man, that lucky.
You don't have you don't have the ego for that.
I think I do.
I don't think you do.
I think
if you had the ego for that, you'd be in the gym every day.
Well, no. There's like laziness and ego are butting heads in my mind. Anyway, top 5. So I can't eat carbs. So we figured the way to do our top 5 today is the top 5 French fry types.
The French fry was invented in 1873.
Yeah, which is technically 23 years after the word pizza started getting used.
No, 1950s when the pizza started getting.
Yeah, you just said 73. 1873. Did you say 1973 or 18?
Did I say 1973?
I don't know.
Rewind it.
We'll play it back.
Yeah, so top 5 French fries. There's a lot of French fries in the world.
Yeah.
We are going to name the top 5. And Tyler sent me something that completely changed the course of human existence.
Your perspective on French fries? Like you thought they were probably
type,
only 5?
Right?
It'd be type, yeah.
It's not place.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I came in here ready to battle for McDonald's, but I don't have to do that.
Correct.
Excellent.
So you came in thinking it was going to be just what your
originally we talked about like, oh, let's go around town, get all the fries from the fast food.
Yeah.
So then you were like, oh, let's do fries today because I can't research anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, do you want me to just bring a bunch of fries over? And he's like, oh no, I'm on keto. And I was like, how is this going to work then? So this is how it's going to work. We're going to talk about the top 5 types of French fries.
Yeah.
French fries.
Do you want to go over some rules? So on the list I sent you, they have options. So
yeah.
I'm going to hit you with some questions.
Okay, hit me with questions.
When we're talking about fries, are we including... So is it just the style of fry? Or are we saying, okay, when you're eating it... Because obviously this is all the best fries. So rules in there. Because it's a food, we are taking the best version of something.
It's always the rule,
So if we want to talk about like the place that you get the fry at or whatever, totally fine. But
sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about things like cheese on fries or like all the different toppings and stuff, does that count?
What do you mean? As the best version?
Well, no. So like that's a type. So if you say, I want chili cheese fries.
I like this list.
Okay.
I like this list. It has cheese fries on here.
Yeah, but they say it's any type of fry it's just smothered in cheese.
So we're multiplying all these by 2?
No. I'm just saying, like,
I think cheese fries is 1, right?
so cheese fries.
So we have to determine whatever the best cheese fry is. That's 1.
Yeah, but
You
what
right?
I'm saying is, so like if you just have French fries,
Yeah.
that counts as a type of fry.
Yeah.
And then if you have French fries smothered in cheese,
Yeah.
that's a different type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheese fries.
That's surprising. I didn't think you would say that, but that's
Why
fine.
wouldn't I say that?
I don't know. I just feel we were talking about like styles of French fries. But we are saying these
I
are
think
the
it is
best
a different
fries.
style. Yeah, I think it's
These
a
are the
different
best
style.
fries to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Not to look at. Although it could play a part in it.
Yeah, it might be. Knowing you, it'd be like, oh, they're very beautiful. So
Whatever. I
you wanna-
enjoy beauty.
yeah, no, that's fine. So I think it's important maybe we don't go in order because I think this whole thing
We
is
go backwards.
ranked. Even going backwards.
Okay.
Now the audience knows we're going backwards.
Chips.
You can't do that.
We're starting with chips, British.
Chips. The British chips. Do you want to read what those are?
Shorter potatoes cut chunkier than standard fries, traditionally served with malt vinegar.
Yeah, so think maybe like half the size of a steak fry and
So
in both width and height.
classic fish and chips is
Yeah.
the vibe I'm getting here.
Yeah.
Chips are very good, and I enjoy them a lot, but I am curious how much I contribute to that with the combination of fish, like a fried fish, because I've never had chips on their own. It's always with the fish.
I don't like the shorter fry. And I know I'm going to contradict myself later on by saying that,
Yeah.
but typically if I'm looking at a French fry, I like the longer fry. Like the longer the fry, the better.
I'm a fan of the vinegar, though.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the vinegar.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this as a maybe,
Okay.
and we're just going to feel it out from there.
Sure.
All right, you're up.
Should I
Pick one.
make the list then if you're going to
Oh, okay, then I'll pick.
yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Let's go curly fries.
So here's the interesting thing with curly fries. If we're taking the best version of curly fries, so they're hot and like because once curly fries are cold,
Awful.
they're very bad.
Yeah, of course. Best version.
Best version, I think they make a.
I think they're fantastic. Best version.
Yeah.
And I think it might be Arby's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I will say sheets are pretty close, but sheets get so cold so quickly.
Do you want to put it on?
On the list?
Yeah.
Just like on the top
Like
5
on
list.
the top 5.
Sure.
Or is it too early for that?
No, we could put it on.
The best
you don't-
curly
you don't always
fries
take
are,
it off,
are
but-
amazing.
I agree with you.
The seasoning they use too, it's like different. I'm
Yep.
just a big fan.
I completely agree.
Maybe we shouldn't put it on. There's a lot of potatoes to get through.
There are.
Fuck it, put it on. We can always
Curly
put it
fries
off.
are very good. I'm just going
All
to
right.
mark it.
Ready for a third one here?
Yeah.
Sweet potato fries.
I love sweet potato fries. Do
I
you
have-
like them?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I don't see the hype.
Do you like so what kind of sweet potato fries do you like? Because this is important because if you're saying just sweet potato fries, the only stipulation there is it's, just
It's
made
like
from the sweet
standard
potato.
fries in sweet potato form.
Yeah. So that's the tough thing. Do sweet potato because they're potatoes.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Technically, those can be in any of these forms we're talking about, and this is where the rules get kind of tricky. Because
I'm going off this list.
right. No, that's fine. Okay. So my thing is the sweet potato tater tots at Thornhill are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love them. Those are
Okay.
probably my favorite sweet potato fries.
Okay.
So
Sure, then we'll go sweet potato tater tots.
Okay.
So we're saying the sweet potato in whatever form.
Yeah, you would have to say
Because that's
like,
the niche is the sweet potato.
Yeah,
So-
because I don't like all sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
So it has to be either in the tater tot form,
Okay.
or it has to be I forget what they call it, but like the really thin cut fries.
Yeah.
like the thin and crispy.
The shoestring?
Yes, shoestring sweet potato fries.
Okay. We can go sweet potato tots,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't put it on the top 5.
you wouldn't put any of them in the top 5.
No.
You just don't like sweet potatoes.
I'm indifferent.
All right, well, I'm going to put tell you what, I'm putting the sweet potato tots on
the maybe.
the maybe. That's fine.
Yeah.
But then that would be my
Okay. Dark horse.
yeah.
I feel you. I don't think I've had them at Thornhill. If I had them, in preparation for this, you should have snuck me one.
I should have.
Not snuck me one, but passed me one.
Yeah.
Traded me one. Thornhill's so good. I love that place.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go smiley fries.
I hate smiley fries.
I like smiley fries. They remind me of school lunch. I know they're not good, but I don't care.
But that's the thing is, like, have you ever had a good smiley fry?
No.
So then how can you...
Have I ever had a good Sheetz burger? No, but I get it every time I go.
Sure, but...
Not every time I go, but I get it a lot of
But what
time
I'm saying is, like, if you're saying, oh, this is the best fry or whatever, like, it's just, there doesn't exist a best smiley fry.
Yeah.
But you want on the list?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just want it to be known that I like.
Okay.
I like.
This is the first one being stricken from the
we'll
maybe
strict
column.
the smileys. Yeah. But I do like them. I think they're fine. There's something good about things being bad sometimes.
Yeah, but I think
something
I draw the line
at
like pizza. Like I'm good with like a bad like Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Apparently Chuck E. Cheese is not that bad anymore. Because when the pandemic happened, they shifted to just pizza.
Oh, so they just started really getting good at it? Yeah.
That's what I hear.
That's interesting.
All right, we're going to move on to the tater tot.
Yeah, if we're talking tater tots,
just
it's
regular
sweet potato tater tots for me. I do not prefer the regular
I've never been a big tater tot guy. And I'm trying to think of the best tater tot I ever had. Obviously, the best tater tot is going to consist of like crunchiness.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a crunchy.
Like a golden.
Yeah, but a lot of the tater tots that I've had are like soft and terrible.
Yeah, you're going to get maybe like one or two crunchy ones.
Yeah.
They were in the proper space.
But it's best version. It's best version.
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to picture the best version because I don't think I've had the best version.
Yeah, because school lunch is typically bad.
Right.
Soggy. And
I'm trying to think. I just get fries everywhere I go. I don't get tater tots.
Yeah.
All right, rest in peace, tater tots.
I think the sweet potato tots
I'm with you.
Are where it's at.
You should have handed me some though. Okay, we're gonna go cottage fries.
Cottage fries. So those are almost like smiley fries, right?
Yeah. So potatoes thick cut on Keurig.
You could probably zoom in. Can you not zoom in? Seems like you're having trouble reading that. But he's got
Corrugated?
Corrugated?
Corrugated? Is that how you say that?
Sure.
Corrugated?
Yeah.
Corrugated? What does that mean?
It's like a hatched thing.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, potatoes thick cut on a corrugated slicer and fried. So they're kind of thick and they look like a waffle chip.
Yeah, but without the holes in them.
Without the holes, yeah. So they're still solid. They have the ruffles, though.
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't had too many of these.
No,
so
I'll defer to you. I put those on the same vein as the smiley fries.
Yeah, the problem with that is, like, you're never going to have it crunchy, which I like a little bit of a crunch in my fries. So,
yep.
So you're just getting a lot of potato in the middle.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put it on.
I think that's going to be a common theme.
I think you're correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Off the list. Sorry, whatever that was called. Cottage fries.
Let's do steak fries next.
Speaking of a lot of potato.
Yeah.
What do you think of steak fries?
I kind of like steak fries. However, this is the problem too. Like steak fries, obviously a lot of the time come with steak. And the thing I like about that is you can dip it in the steak juice. And at that point,
it's best.
It's a pretty good combo.
It's the best version of it, and I think that's part of it. I think the thing that I have, it's hard for me to figure out what's a steak fry and what's a potato wedge.
So, I see.
Like if I'm looking at them,
I think a potato wedge has like more of a skin.
Yeah, and I think I would take those over. Sorry, I didn't not to jump ahead with potato wedges, but they're still like I'm looking at these as like chunky potatoes. What are the fresh cut fries? So like the Five Guys fries. What would you call those? Not steak fries, right? Because they're thicker cut.
They're standard cut.
Yeah,
but they're a little bit thicker.
Yeah. So personally, I don't like steak.
So
fries.
My favorite steak fry is Texas Roadhouse, and they're very good. But again, it's with the steak, and you get that steak juice. But they're like crispy. There's not too much potato. I think you'd like them. I think
I thought the whole point of a
meatier.
steak fry was they had a lot of potato.
They do, but the outside they do it really nice.
All right.
And
I'd have to take your word for it. Do you think it belong like is like top 5 good?
Those are very good, but you've never had it, so it'd be tough to argue for it.
Well, you never had the sweet potato toss.
True. I'll just put it as an asterisk. Just put it in the maybe for now. Right. We'll see how good I feel about it later.
Steak fries on there. Since I mentioned it, you want to go potato wedges?
Yeah, potato wedges. I'm not a fan of potato wedges.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, if we have steak fries on here, then to me, I think they're interchangeable. I know that's not the case.
It's definitely not the case.
I think potato wedges can be crispier.
You're probably right, but the skin, like the taste of it's just not as good. I like
the skin of the potato.
It's an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it enough to put it on with if we have steak fries on there.
I think what doesn't do it for me is for some reason when I think potato wedges, I just get this image of people just dunking them in ketchup, and I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
And I just hate.
You don't like ketchup?
I hate ketchup.
Yeah.
It's like my least favorite thing.
Well, just for people who haven't listened to previous episodes, I just needed to get that on on film or on I don't know what is this? What are we recording on?
Not film. A phonograph.
Yeah, phonograph. That you don't like ketchup.
I hate ketchup.
Yeah, that's like the number one companion to French fries.
No,
fries
should be able to stand on their own.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is people put ketchup on fries more than
anything else.
Other,
and they're all
condiment.
incorrect.
All right. No.
I think Holland does it right, where they do mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
I think they do mayonnaise.
I think the best thing to dip a fry in is a Frosty.
No.
That's just me.
No, that's absolutely
cheese, maybe
incorrect.
Probably cheese.
There's this place down south called Bad Daddy's Burger Bar.
All right. Yep.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, and they have this Bad Daddy sauce. And I don't know what it is, but it is the best thing to dip your fry in. It is so delicious.
We almost got away with the explicit rating. Hold on.
What?
Write it down.
What? Bad Daddy's?
Yeah, the Bad Daddy sauce.
A daddy would I
Go on.
It's like a Chipotle sauce. It's really good.
Sure.
It's like a little ting to it. Little tang to it.
Little ting tang.
Yeah. Ting tang. Not spicy, but it's something there.
Yeah.
And it's very good sauce. And I think that I'm addicted to dipping my fry in it.
In the Bad Daddy.
In the Bad Daddy's sauce. Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you want?
All right.
What are we putting on the list? Oh, nothing. Because we don't even talk. Okay. Go ahead.
Just put Bad Daddy on the list.
Yeah. No. What's next?
Chili cheese fries.
Yeah. Chili.
I don't think I've ever had chili cheese fries. Like, where does one get that?
Permanis has them. I'm pretty sure.
Never had them there.
No.
I've had cheese fries. I've had bacon cheese fries.
I might be thinking bacon cheese fries.
Oh yeah. You're thinking bacon cheese fries. Yeah. When's the last? When have you ever had chili cheese fries?
Definitely has. Well, my dad made chili cheese fries before.
Were they good?
They were fine.
Just fine.
Yeah, they were okay.
Wow.
I mean, you could put chili on. So, like, Wendy's did it, where Wendy's would put chili on their
Wendy's chili is great.
Exactly. So, if you take Wendy's chili on Wendy's fries,
so if you take a top 5 soup, and you put it on a top 5 starch, is it a top 5?
It would be pretty good. The thing is it better than cheese?
One would assume, since you're adding another level to it.
Yeah. I think I would rather have cheese fries than chili fries, personally.
I think you're right. I think I'd rather have cheese fries as well. Yeah. I just don't think I've ever had chili cheese fries, and it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the picture here as well, it's like shredded cheese. It's not like that horrible cheese.
Yeah, well, it's like chili cheese. So it's like you have the or are you talking about for the chili?
Yeah, chili cheese fries. So look at what.
It's like you're. It's almost like you're getting it from Wendy's, because then you could get like a dollop of sour cream on top, make it like a big meal. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think we have to put it on, but
do you want to put chili or the cheese fries on? Not the chili.
Oh, I guess we're going to talk about cheese fries now.
May as well. They're very close.
I love cheese fries.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cheese fry though?
That's tough, because in my mind I would just put anything in cheese.
What's the best cheese for fries?
Oh, like nacho cheese. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. I didn't know that. I just assumed that was
No, it is, but
Okay.
if we're saying it's the best version, we just want to make sure we're done.
There might be a better version out there, but I'm a
Darting our eyes,
simple
crossing
man.
our T's.
Yeah, I like the nacho cheese on the.
I think
on
Potato
fries.
Patch is up there for me from Kennywood.
Yeah, but
That's
those are the
It's an amusement
the Five
park
Guys
in
esque.
Pittsburgh.
Those are the Five Guys esque fries, like the fresh cut fries, right? Like
Yes.
little
Yeah,
thicker,
yeah,
but
yeah.
They don't hold their shape whenever you pick them up.
Exactly.
That is my favorite type of cheese fry. Yeah.
Yes. So where you have to eat it with a fork.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Just like a true American.
So did you put it on or did you put it maybe?
Let's put on maybe for right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I do like, I will say, and I don't even know if they still have this, but Arby's had some cheese. They had like a weird tang to it. And it was like, it wasn't
Don't remember
nacho
that.
cheese. It was like almost like a sharp
Beef and cheddar cheese?
But it was like it was sharper than like a Wendy's cheese. It was weird.
I don't know
It
what
was
you're
very
talking
good.
about. No.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dipping the curly fries in them were pretty good.
Were they better?
Than Wendy's fries? Probably not.
Okay.
I think curly fries are, you eat those clean. Like
First.
you don't do anything with
Yeah.
those. Yeah. Maybe if you want to
Sure.
do horseradish and get the full Arby's experience, but I would rather eat like just pop the curly fries by
Yeah.
themselves.
I think you're correct
Yeah.
on that. I think that's a good assessment.
All right, what's next?
Waffle fries.
Love waffle fries.
Me too.
Yeah.
They're very good.
We're talking Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
All right. I think
Now, Chick-fil-A, waffle fries, and a milkshake. Now we're talking.
I
I think that's better than an Arby's Frosty combination.
so to be fair, I never had a Chick-fil-A milkshake that wasn't their like I had them once and it was like a Shamrock Shake
Okay.
esque thing, and it was just I got very sick from it.
Yeah, I get their cookies and cream. It's amazing.
Cookies and cream is the best.
Absolutely. I don't know
yeah.
why you'd ever get a Shamrock, whatever. That sounds...
I don't remember why.
Less than
it was
a
out of
cookies
some
and cream.
youth group or something, and I just got
Oh,
it.
okay. So, yeah, I think the waffle fry, cookies and cream milkshake from Chick-fil-A beats out Wendy's Frosty
That is
combination.
tough.
I'm willing to stake my life on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're willing to bet your life that I would prefer the waffle fries,
Yeah.
cookies and cream combo.
My life
All right.
for the cause.
Well, that'll be next. Whenever I'm off keto, that's going to be the first thing
There
I do.
might be a shocking conclusion to the Couch
We'll
Company
bring,
podcast.
we'll bring we just need a gun, some waffle fries, a milkshake, a
Don't
Frosty.
I get to choose how I die?
Oh, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
Okay. How would you want to die from losing a Frosty milkshake competition? Not competition, but like
I want to be drowned.
drowned?
Yeah. That's how confident I am.
It gets worse.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not drowning you.
Someone has to.
No, because like drowning,
okay, then
you're gonna fight it.
No.
And I don't want to like murder you.
No, okay, so no one has to touch me. We go out to sea, drop me off in the middle of the ocean, and you leave me. You don't have to see me. You don't have to think about
Well,
me.
no, because how do I know you actually got what you deserved?
In the middle of the ocean?
Hey, stranger things have happened. Salt makes you float. You could float on your back for a while.
Not in the Atlantic.
Okay.
I mean, you
don't know.
can float in the Atlantic, but not. I would be dead.
Most likely,
Yeah.
but there needs to be some sort of like confirmation. A bet's a bet.
Okay, well then let's create a tank where you can lock me in there, and then
okay.
some curtains,
Yeah.
and then
So like a
have to watch
like
me.
a prestige.
yeah, like
Gotcha.
a prestige.
Okay. Can I keep? Never mind. That's dark.
Can I keep what? Can you keep what?
Can I keep the tank? It's like a like.
Of course.
It'll be like whenever
What am I
I'm
gonna do,
streaming.
stop you?
Whenever I'm streaming or something, I'll just have you on in the background.
That's disturbing, but
No, it's like hey, this one didn't work out.
you found your gimmick.
that's the gimmick. How long till somebody calls the cops and like, is that a real body in the background? It seems to be decomposed. Man, what a dark. We're talking about French fries here. All right.
Oh my
God. So the more important question is waffle fries getting on the list automatically?
yes,
All right.
it's on.
I can't believe we have 2 on the list already. Yikes. I'm sorry. I don't die. I love you too much.
I just believe in myself.
Clearly, now I'm gonna throw the results. Now. I can't. I feel like I can't be honest in my opinion because I know that you're gonna be in a tank in my room.
All right. We won't take the bet.
Okay.
Then. We won't take the bet.
We never shook. We never shook on it.
Okay.
Jeez.
Next.
I don't know what I'm doing with the timestamps. By the way, this is gonna be insane. Probably just.
It's just the top 5.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like John's death will make a pretty good
You can cut that out
timestamp.
if you really don't want to put it in.
No, I absolutely want to put it in, but I want people to be able to click right to it without any context of us just.
Well, then just put top 5. John's death, continuation of the top 5. Potato tornado.
Potato. Yeah, this one. So this is a full potato.
Yeah.
That's spiral cut very thinly.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever.
Me
had
neither.
that.
I think it's an amusement park thing, and it sounds and looks terrible.
Yeah, at that point, why not just have chips,
Let me read the
like potato chips?
a whole potato on a skewer, thinly sliced through to make a spiral, fanned out and deep fried. So
Yeah.
pretty much what you just said.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so exactly, almost verbatim. That's fine.
Yeah, I apologize.
That's it.
That's a no for me, dog. Like,
Yeah, no,
fuck that.
I'm good taking that off.
Okay, poem souffles. What the hell is that?
Pomme souffles.
Souffles?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
yeah.
Potatoes sliced medium thin and fried once in hot oil, then again in hotter oil until they puff up.
Yeah.
Never had it, so I'm deferring.
I think that might be honestly another amusement park thing because I've had
Really?
them before. And
Really?
I think it
Okay.
was what was the Wisconsin
Cheese.
fair? Well, it's like a fair. I think.
Apparently, Chelsea's sisters are from Wisconsin,
Yeah.
and so whoever I was walking with was talking about cheese bites.
Yeah, little cheese curds.
Man, those
Most
sound
overrated
so
thing
good.
in the world.
Overrated,
Yeah.
really?
I don't like cheese. Chelsea and I talked about this last night, actually.
Yeah,
Like, because
They're, like, fried and right? They're fried?
No, they're not even. Well, they can be.
yeah. The fried ones are good.
But if you get the cheese curds, it's literally just cheese. It's little cheese
Oh
bites.
yeah, it must be fried.
They fry them.
So the Wisconsin cheese bites, they call it sheets, are really good. And
Oh
all-
my gosh!
You don't like
you
'em?
can get maybe 3 of them that are good because if you take them like once you open the box,
Yeah.
you better start shoveling those in your
Have
mouth.
you seen me eat?
Yeah, but like I can eat quick too,
No,
and
you can't.
they are not
faster
They
than
are
me.
not that good. Oh, now I want to. Man, what's on the line with this? More death?
No.
We're gonna
we'll just-
choke and die
Whoever
'cause
can
you're
eat the
these-
most amount of French fries
Oh,
wins.
I would.
Okay, tomorrow we start.
You know, I've been training for this for a week now. Just not eating carbs. Just
Yeah. Guess who's gonna be sick
yeah,
halfway through?
he's gonna die. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Maybe there is death with this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
The pooms. The
Yeah,
plumes.
I'm fine. Not
The souffles.
okay. Yeah, palm souffles.
I don't know. I don't know
The
anything.
only reason I knew that is because I had to look it up on the.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. All right, so we're getting there. Crinkle cut.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's honestly the same as the smiley face fries, where I don't think I've ever had a good
Yeah, I don't.
crinkle
Yeah,
cut fry.
I like immediately. All that comes to mind is like the frozen.
Yeah, they're just
crinkly-
dry.
Yeah.
like they don't.
No,
I don't really like
I'm
them.
with you. I'm with
Were
you.
were you like not in the friend group, but like were you coming over whenever we did like the fry bar? And I went to
No.
the store and just bought like it was like on a whim type of thing. And I
Yeah.
just bought like one
Wait,
of every type of fry.
You do things on a whim, or
Occasionally.
okay?
Yeah, I mean this was years ago.
No,
but-
I was not in the friend group.
yeah,
I
crinkle cut were
believe
not good.
I played zombie board game with you.
It was in this apartment.
Yeah, it was in that apartment, but it was towards the latter half of that apartment.
No, I'm saying it was in this one that we did it.
Oh, the fry thing. Then I wasn't
Yeah.
invited,
Oh, okay.
which hurts even more.
Yikes. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. I don't mind.
We've grown a lot since then.
I just remember.
yeah. Okay.
That's all I do.
All right.
So the crinkle sucks, honestly. I would love to see the best version of a crinkle. I'm sure a good crinkle cut out like exists out there, right?
Yeah, I just can't imagine it beating out 5 other types. That's all.
Yeah,
We
but
have 2 on the list right now. We're
Maybe
only
we
looking
don't.
for
Maybe
3.
we don't. You don't know what you don't know.
That's true.
Okay, let's do Belgian fries.
Tell me what Belgian fries are.
Irregularly sliced, double fried potatoes served in a cone with mayonnaise and other condiments.
So I almost look at those.
They look like regular fries, though, don't they?
Yeah, but you ever get those fries that are almost like borderline like beer battered fries type of thing, where
From
it's like
where?
they're
You
fried?
have to,
and-
like, name a
I
place.
don't know. I'm gonna misspeak.
Okay.
I don't know, like a bar.
Have you
or
not
something.
heard me like?
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna just be like, oh, it's like beer batter. One that comes to mind is North Park Lounge.
I haven't been there
Maybe,
so long.
yeah, but like that's what. I get in my
so
mind.
like a bar fry.
It might not be correct. or like the Fox and the Hound.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's still a place.
Are you big on them?
No.
Okay. Do they serve those with mayonnaise or?
I'm sure you can ask for it, but I never eat.
These are very
fries
specific.
with mayonnaise.
These are very specific.
I would do the malt vinegar on the chips.
Yeah, when I go to the
those.
beach, which is the fries that you like, they're like thick,
Yeah.
but still in the fried realm.
Yep.
Like great standard. They do vinegar there. It's actually pretty interesting. So they don't serve ketchup, only vinegar. It's like a rule.
Yeah.
No ketchup. It's really strange. It's probably why it's my favorite place. But they just do salt. They got salt out there for you.
And just vinegar.
Vinegar.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Man, I want fries so bad right now.
We can go out and get every fry ever.
Can't.
Why?
Because if I do that now, I'm literally going to have a heart attack.
Well,
You can't eat just fat for a week.
it's a simulation. It's be a simulated heart attack. All right, let's try. We're getting down there. Shoestring.
I like shoestring
I
fries.
do too.
I like the real thin, crispy ones. I'm a
You
big
like just
fan
get
of
a
that.
handful and just.
Just gnaw on them like an apple, like just mush them up in a ball.
Am I a psychopath?
Kind of, a little bit. No, I like shoestring fries. The thing is, I would take a sweet
I don't eat
potato.
them one at a time.
No, you
No,
always
you
have to do two. I feel like
you get
you
like a
never
bird?
eat one fry at a time. You always have to do
A
two
bird?
fries.
Bird grip.
Yeah, bird grip.
I do a ball.
Yeah, like a sock puppet.
No, this is a sock puppet.
Oh,
This
well, no,
is a
you
ball.
need the thumb. It makes your mouth.
No, this is a bird. Pinky's down.
That's also a sock.
For a no
It's a sock
sock
puppet.
puppet's flat.
No.
Look at your hand right now. It's flat.
Yeah, it's flat, but you
Now
can,
do a
you can
now do a bird
do
beak.
that.
Do a bird beak.
Bird beak.
No. Bird beak's like this.
Oh my gosh.
Squawk.
This is great pod right now.
I
It's
know.
like-
Just hand signs.
oh my
each other.
gosh.
We are losing it.
What is going on?
I don't know. It's melancholiness.
They don't need to be on the list, I guess.
Really? I
don't
think I've
know.
had some pretty good
You
shoestrings.
think? All right.
Well, you're right. Is it top 5? All right, here's
I don't
why I'm
know.
not putting it on.
Okay.
We're going standard fries next,
Yeah.
which is on, right?
Standard cut.
If standard cut's just too good.
Yeah. And is
Do
that
we
the
have to
last
even go
one?
into that? Like McDonald's is standard cut.
Yeah,
Five
no,
Guys
I
is
think
standard cut.
I think
Yeah.
standard cut is
Okay,
is
and
very
then
good.
last one is garlic fries.
garlic fries I like a lot.
I love them,
Yeah.
especially with like aioli. Does that count as garlic fries? Garlic aioli.
Yeah.
I know aioli is like
yeah.
an extra. What is that? Cheese or something?
No, it's like a mayo.
It's like
right?
a mayo. Yeah.
Like an aioli is like I think a mayonnaise base, if I'm not mistaken. I could be.
I
way
thought it was
wrong.
cheese, but anyways, whatever it is fantastic.
Okay.
And I don't know. I kind of put those in the same realm as garlic fries, I guess.
I think the thing that is going to get interesting then
Yeah.
is, can you really do standard cut fries and then
fries.
cheese fries,
Garlic
and
fries.
garlic fries?
We said they're separate. I don't know. That's what we established at the beginning.
It's fine. All
Dude,
right.
those garlic. You ever go to a fancy restaurant and they have those garlic fries
Yeah.
with the aioli, and they're like smaller fries, but I don't think
Like
they're quite
chips.
shoestrings, but like
Yeah.
they're standard cut, but on the smaller end,
Yep.
crispy. It's amazing. They taste so good.
Yeah. I completely agree with you.
I hope you do because they're amazing.
I would. Oh man, I might.
I put those above cheese fries. Yep.
Yeah,
I would.
I think I might. Be
I
with you
would.
there.
It's because cheese fries are good comfort food, but those fries are like.
But like
if
cheese fries just turn into, and again, it's like it's the best version. That's fine. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even the best version of cheese
it's gonna be
fries is a
soggy
soggy
and-
mess of
no,
just
I agree.
potato.
Cheese fries are a tank top at a barbecue. You're having fun. It's messy.
I'm very uncomfortable in tank tops. I don't know.
And garlic fries are like a bow tie. Tuxedo.
Oh my gosh!
You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna call this the one where we're stoned out of our mind.
No, it's not. I'm telling you how I'm feeling, man.
All right.
It's
So
it's like dressed up.
Let me read you what we have right
Okay.
now. So on the list currently,
Yeah.
is curly fries and waffle fries.
Yes.
Do we still feel good about those two as just like locks? Like we like those.
As long as the rest of them are standard
have-
garlic and cheese.
We have chips, sweet potato tots, steak fries, cheese fries, shoestring, standard cut, garlic fries.
I think it's. I know you're gonna hate this. I think it's standard garlic cheese. All make the list.
I
and the other two.
cannot in my good conscience give you 3 of those.
Why?
And not
name a better one.
Sweet potato tots.
No. Oh my God, we're not doing this.
I would take sweet potato tots over cheese fries.
You're out of your fucking mind.
I'll give you standard fries and garlic, but
you have a deal if they're number 5.
For sweet potato tots?
Yes.
Done.
Okay.
Done. Not a problem. I don't care.
Deal. Okay,
they
fine.
need to be on the list.
Okay, fine. I don't have to contend with them, though. I don't have to worry about them making a run. We're saying right now
But what's
they're
getting
locked
taken
into
out
5.
over cheese?
Cheese, yeah.
Okay, so we're saying now sweet potato tots are on, standard cut fries, garlic fries.
I'm not happy about this. I want the record to show, but...
So cheese fries, steak fries, chips, and the shoestrings are all gone.
All gone. I like those. I like them all. This is a tough list, but you have to make some decisions
Sweet
sometimes.
Sweet potato tots
is number 5.
Specifically from Thornhill. I mean, like that's
what you're thinking of. Yeah,
I am thinking of is the
it's
the
you,
best.
it's I haven't had them.
Yeah. Well, like my whole thing is I don't like the texture of tater tots.
Yeah.
And the sweet potato tots are definitely not that texture. They're almost like just like little nuggets of French fry for sweet potato.
If they were regular tots, would you feel the same way?
No, they would not. I wouldn't even consider them. I do not like cause like that, like almost like hash brown texture.
Yeah.
If they were sweet potato,
but you love
tots
the hash browns from McDonald's, though.
I do, not a French fry.
Oh my God, I'm trying to figure you out.
Nah, good luck, buddy. I don't know.
It's not happening.
Yeah, but these sweet potato tots are
okay. I trust you.
All right, we throw them at 5.
But another
That's
condition is you must give me one next time we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I think I've offered them to you before.
You have not. I never turned
okay.
out food. That's a lie.
That's
I turned out
and
food.
I never offer food, so we
exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Number 4. I am willing to go curly fries here.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I was going to say, am I trying to bring curly fries down? I feel like I dodged a bullet with the sweet potato tots. I didn't want to.
No, I think curly fries are solid, but a solid number 4.
I can't crush a lot of curly fries. Like I can eat like a large and I feel terrible after.
Yeah.
But like any other fry,
I can just go.
I'm good for a while. Like I'll get a large like Five Guys fry.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do like the Five Guys Cajun fries.
Yeah,
I know I
hate
say
the
that.
Cajun.
Well, that's because you're wrong.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
I thought I was going to get a little more.
She also tells me that on a daily basis.
Does she really?
No.
I thought she was
She's
somewhere
a wonderful
around here.
human being. Okay, so
she's better than Jasmine, I hear.
100%.
All right. It's pretty good. You lucked out there, I guess.
Obviously.
That's amazing.
If I had a tiger, I would be like set.
Well,
I'd take a genie over a tiger, actually.
I'd take a genie over a tiger. I'd take a flying carpet over a tiger and a genie.
I would take a little Abu and Iago, to be honest.
I think I would Aladdin's father over all of that. Because having a good dad is most important. Absolutely.
How's that a good dad? He's the worst dad ever.
He is the worst dad ever, but he's a cool dad.
He is the coolest Disney dad. Sure.
The coolest Disney dad. True.
He's cooler than the Sultan.
I agree.
All right.
Of course he is. The Sultan's a potato.
Yeah. Where were we? Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3. Garlic?
No.
Standard?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm very high on the garlic because I'm reminiscing about all these places I've been to.
So we take the best version.
Yeah.
I will give that to you.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I'm the one fighting for standard. Normally that's your job to be like the basic.
Yeah.
The reason why I like standard is that you can do. Sometimes you don't want the garlic. Yeah. That's the thing.
True. I guess I don't have it enough where I've ever been in a position where I'm like, oh, I don't want the garlic.
And you know me, I'm always about quantity over quality.
I feel like I could crush more garlic fries than regular. Like if we go to Five Guys, that's a lot of potatoes. But those garlic fries are smaller and thinner.
Well, that's the whole point, right? Is the garlic fries.
Those are the ones I'm thinking of.
You're borderline shoestring fries on that.
Borderline, but there's a distinction.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you standard. You're right. I need to put my...
No, look.
I love garlic fries, but you're right. I have a reputation to maintain, and standard fries are amazing because we're talking McDonald's, we're talking Wendy's, we're talking Five Guys.
Even Sheets at that point.
Sheets are standard fries?
Well, Five Guys I don't think is standard cut fries.
They are.
You think?
Yes, we said they're thicker side of standard cut. What are they? Steak? They're not steak fries.
When I think of standard cut fries, I think you should be able to hold the fry up and it stands up on its end. You can't do that with a Five Guys
That's not a steak fry though, because if you go Texas Roadhouse, it's straight if you hold it up.
No, it's the cut of fries. What I'm saying is like I don't think we had it on the list. Is what I'm saying. Is the Five Guys fry?
It's a crinkle cut.
No, Five Guys fry is like a fresh cut fry.
Are we making an addition?
Are we making it? Or we take a fresh cut fry over a standard fry?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Fuck. Maybe I would.
I personally would if they're different. If we're saying the Five Guys fries fall in the same category as
I think
McDonald's
it's too late to
fry,
change. I think it's too late to change.
Okay, so we can group them together.
We have to, because what we were saying this whole time, the premise was that they're standard cut fry on the borderline of a wedge or a steak.
Okay.
Were we not saying
No,
that?
that's fine. I missed. Maybe I just was miscommunicating.
Look, I'm with you.
Look, but we can.
I think it's too late
It's our
to
rules.
make an amendment. Yeah, I'm saying it. I think it's in standard
It's never
cut.
too late to make an amendment. Until I chisel this, it doesn't.
Potatoes evenly cut, medium thin fried ones.
Yeah.
Steak is thick cut fries, usually double fried, maximum crispiness.
Yeah, steak. I'm not a big steak guy. Like steak fries.
I do like steak fries, but
I like the.
There's no natural cut fries that you're describing here. I mean, it's just not on the list.
On the list there, but I'm saying they exist. Like it's the natural cut fries where you have like, the bits of skin and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Like
I
the
guess
potato patch.
Technically, Wendy's has that too.
But yeah, Wendy's has that.
Yeah. All right. For the record, we are considering Five Guys to be on the same level
Standard
of
cut.
fry as standard cut.
Yeah.
So like McDonald's and Wendy's.
I think it is. I don't know. I'm ready to go to bat for that.
Because I just went on a list. That's fine. We'll do that.
Okay, so garlic 3.
Garlic 3.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay. And standard 2.
cut too.
Yeah. Okay.
And waffle fries number 1.
Waffle fries number 1. I'm good with that.
That is. Oh man. Are we disrespecting standard cut fries?
Yes.
Look, waffle fries are good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a waffle fry. I mean, granted, so when we're talking waffle fries, we're talking Chick-fil-A. Because I don't think I've had a good waffle fry outside of Chick-fil-A. I've had waffle fries outside, but like the frozen ones that you get, and different things like that.
Doesn't even compare.
I don't think I've ever had a good waffle fry.
It's just
that's not
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
But when you go to these restaurants, you get really good fries. They're standard cut.
Yeah.
Like-
Unless sometimes they have waffle
Like
fries.
Thornhill, pretty good fries.
Yeah.
Standard cut.
Yep.
Standard number 1.
Oh, I think it might have to be.
It has to be, especially when we're combining like everything.
Like I've had no carbs for a week.
Yeah.
We've been.
What would
talking
you
about
rather have
fry.
right now?
I think a standard cut fry.
I agree.
I'd rather. So being completely honest,
Okay.
I would much rather have just some sweet potato tots.
Wow.
Right
Okay.
now.
Well, then we have to reevaluate the whole list.
No, that's fine. But between waffle fry, like if it was, okay, go to Chick-fil-A or go to even Sheetz.
Yeah.
I would want some
Sheetz,
Sheetz fries right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Waffle 2, standard 1.
Yeah. Because like honestly, especially if we're putting Five Guys in that thing, I would.
I just think based off the list we have that you presented to me, by the way, that's the only place I'd put
That's
Five Guys
I
fries.
agree with you.
Is in the standard cut
Yeah.
category.
I just don't want people to get.
They're going to get mad,
Yeah.
and I don't care.
All right. So reading these off,
Yes, sir.
Curly, number 5.
No.
All right, I just wanted to see if I could get that in there real fast.
No,
All right, so
no,
number
no.
5, we have sweet potato tots.
Oh, my
Number 4 is curly fries.
Yes.
Number 3, garlic. Do we want to specify, is it garlic standard cut fries?
Yeah.
Okay. Or did you want to say like garlic shoestring fries?
It just says garlic fries.
Well, no, but it says any type of fry with garlic on them. So it's like garlic parmesan.
I don't know. I mean,
aioli.
do you know what I'm talking about?
I absolutely know what you're talking about. I think
They might be shoestring. They might be in the shoestring.
So I'm whenever I'm putting this down, I'm gonna call it garlic shoestring fries.
They're so good.
Yeah.
So good. Like Warrendale,
Yep.
along there, all those restaurants have the same type of fries, and it's all this like garlic aioli
Yeah.
thing. And it's
They're very good.
fantastic.
All right. So sweet potato tots number 5.
Yeah.
Curly fries number 4.
Yeah.
Garlic shoestring fries at number 3.
Yep.
Waffle fries number 2. Standard cut fries is the number 1 French fry.
I agree with that list wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Even
Personally,
though I was about to put off
fresh
fresh one.
Fresh cut fries.
Yeah.
Standard / fresh cut fries.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think...
I'm going to put standard cut fries, but just everyone listening know that I mean Five Guys.
So, like, McDonald's is...
No, McDonald's is fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
honestly, I still love Wendy's fries.
I do, too. It's really, it depends on the day for me between the two.
It depends how bad I want to feel.
Okay.
Like if I want to feel really bad,
Yeah.
I'm getting a large fry at Five Guys. I'm going to eat every fry,
wow.
and I'm going to be like
That's
dead.
like 2,000 calories.
I think it's 1,800, but yeah, it's bad.
That's unbelievable.
And with McDonald's, it's like if I'm drunk, I want some McDonald's fries.
Right.
If I want just a fast food fry, that's a Wendy's. And then if I'm like on my way home or whatever, that's like just Sheetz.
We should do an experiment, like, your normal, what kind of fry tastes the best, and then when you're
Just
tired,
hammered and when you're tired.
Yeah, what kind of fry tastes the best, and when you're hungry, what kind of fry tastes the best, drunk,
for science,
all the things.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to see what kind of results.
I'd be good with that.
Especially tired. When you're tired, what fry do you want?
I feel like the drunk and tired always go hand in hand, and it's always McDonald's.
No, I think drunk is definitely McDonald's.
My thing is, if I'm tired,
fries?
it's typically late night.
I probably don't want to eat fries when I'm tired.
Well, if you have to, though, if it's late night, like I always want McDonald's at night. Because I used to work the night shift more than anything, and that's just I want McDonald's at night. I never want McDonald's during the day.
Internalized.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it during the morning because you get breakfast.
Oh yeah, well, I'm talking like your burgers, fries, stuff.
Okay,
I want that at night.
Yeah. All right, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
That was good. Yeah,
we kind of explored the spectrum of human existence a little bit there,
as we tend to do.
I was in such a funky mood today.
Are you feeling any better?
No.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Tried to get all the creativity out of me.
Okay.
I'm not feeling bad. I'm just feeling
melancholy.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said melancholy.
You're like the fifth person to tell me you felt weird this week. There's got to be something up.
It has been a strange week. Nothing bad in particular happened, but it was just a weird week.
Yeah.
I felt like it was slow. I felt like it was strange. Like I felt strange, felt off.
I felt like this week flew. Like today flew by.
Really?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. Weird.
Perspective's crazy.
It is.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, sure.
Swims when you're not, I guess.
Dad joke.
It wasn't a dad joke.
All right.
It was just a statement of flying's faster than swimming.
Depends who you are.
Michael Phelps.
Okay, Michael Phelps can swim faster than I can fly.
Okay.
Yeah. Perspective.
Debatable.
Perspective.
If we go by the Toy Story theory of falling with style, Tyler jumping and hitting terminal velocity will always be faster than Michael Phelps swimming.
What is terminal velocity?
So
is that like when
gravity
you die?
is 6 point something meters per second squared. And at a certain amount of time, when an object's falling, free falling, it reaches its terminal velocity, which is the fastest it can fall.
Yeah.
Because there's no other forces being acted upon it at that point.
Is that why when like you drop a penny off the Empire State Building, you're not actually going to kill somebody?
What?
I don't know. That was the whole thing in grade school. Was like, if I dropped a penny off a building and it hit someone in the head, it would murder them. I think that would kill
someone, right?
I don't know. I thought it could only...
It only falls so fast, but it's pretty quick.
It's quick, but it's not going to like go through a person.
Yeah. Because it's light.
Yeah.
I think that has something to do with it too. Did you know ants can like fall from insane heights and be fine?
No. I saw Ant-Man fall a lot.
Apparently those are like two of your worst Marvel movies.
Yeah. I will say they climbed the ranks.
Oh, you were down.
I was pretty down
worse on them originally,
yeah.
And then they went up a little.
You need to get on that because I am slowly forgetting anything
May is coming up, and it's Marvel May, and
okay.
That's what happens.
Right. And mine's Harry Potter May, so.
Why?
I don't know.
Is that what Chelsea said?
No. I want to.
You want to do Harry Potter?
I got a library card to read Harry Potter, and you have to, not read, but listen to the audiobooks rather than buy them all.
Yeah.
And you have to put a hold on it digitally. You get it for 21 days, but they're like, yeah, this will be ready in 6 weeks. Because there's like 109 people ahead of me.
It's popular.
Yeah, it's crazy. What were we talking about? Fries?
We're
done?
We're
That's
done.
it.
I think we're done. I think that's it. Check us out on couchcompany.games. It's pretty cool. We got a lot of links there to various different things that we do, like the podcast that you're currently listening to, and all the top 5s that we've ever done if you're curious about our other lists.
Yeah.
We also have a list of the games we've ranked.
Which I think I need to include. We ranked a game. What did we rank recently?
Cyberpunk?
Shadow of War.
Shadow of War.
I think Cyberpunk's on there. Shadow of War I did not put on. We have to
okay. Yeah. We'll get back to that next week, maybe.
Yeah, we can rank something.
Sure. Rank a Ruski. And check out our Twitter, which is also on there. We do a poll sometimes.
2 to 3
days
a week. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Same place. Thanks for joining us on the couch. See ya.